All right, greetings everyone. I am actually on the phone with my right worship. I'm a Prince Hall affiliate. I'm a past master. I'm on the phone with my past master, right worship Simmons. So anybody who else is moving on to here, yeah, you haven't seen me in a while. And that's because there's stuff to do. I've been experiencing a lot of negative things. I won't say negative, but I just a lot of life things. Pardon me, right worship for 1 second. So I've experienced a lot of life things. A lot of life things. What has been occurring is that um, I had to put my emotional support pet to sleep. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about that, about what your emotional support pets are. Thank you for any of you guys who showed up. Emotional support pets, when you get those, I understand what it requires for you to have those. Now, let me ask you this, guys, just before I really get into this: is am I talking or am I helping you with anything? If I'm not helping you, please let me know. If there's something I can help you with, please let me know. Now I'm gonna tell you, I do these things only in my own wheelhouse, and it's what I deal with in my life. So I'm only going to give you what I do in my life. I am not a professional. I'm not a doctor or a psychiatrist, nor do I play one on TV. All right. But I have to let you know that um, I'm here to help you. All right. Now we're going to open up another channel. My other channel is going to be totally dealing with what we deal with in everyday life. What I'm talking to you about today is dealing with you as a veteran, a person who knows a person is a veteran, um any way that you equate it with this. I remember maybe 90 videos ago that I used to talk to you guys about this is only for veterans. No, this is for anybody who deals with that. I'll tell you who I want to see here, and then which I haven't been on here in a while. I want to see the first Magnum. I want to see Vanessa Kitty. I want you guys to come and talk to me. Now, let me tell you this. Now, when I talk about us surviving as veterans. Brian Turner, first LT back up in the place. How are you, sir? It's good to see you, man. Let me give you your propers here. Um, and I appreciate you. What's up, my man? Hope you've been well. I've been receiving the first job offer. You got a first job for New Orleans, Virginia. Let me put him up here. All right. So you guys to see. Well, you guys know the first LT, First Lieutenant Brian Turner, young brother, and he's actually giving you 100% of what you need to know to about getting into a GS job. And if you don't know what a GS job is, I don't know, Brian, brother Turner, did you have a web page up? I got to bring you up here. We have a lot. We have helped me out. Oh, thank you, brother. Um, this is a good brother. And so, what we are here to do is help each veteran to maximize their job opportunities, their benefits. We need you to know these things because when you start getting into your 60s, right, worship, you can contest to this. I got to get him on there. I don't know why I having problems getting my brother on my um good lord, come on. I got to get him on my channel here. Um yeah, right worship is with me here in oh, type of New Orleans Hospital. Got you, brother. And we could talk about this. I'm gonna tell you, young brothers and sisters. Look here. People say I'm old because they say they're 30. No, you're not old. I'm 60. All right. My right worship's older than me and he's a very good brother. Now I'm gonna tell you this, and this is what you need to really understand. And this is why I want you to get your benefits up because medications cost money. A doctor visit costs money. An ER causes your copay if you go to the ER. All right. So, what we need to understand is how we can get some of those monkeys off our backs. All right. And this is one of the things I'll tell you because I went this way talking about veterans in this. I want to give you from a younger brother, Mr. Brian Turner. who is seeking job in whether he has disabilities or not. He is still trying to seek a job with the GS. If you are still trying to seek a job, this is the brother you need to pay attention to. Also, you need to go down to the work resource and talk to the veteran people who are there. They will help you go and get to your point. Now, let me give you this too. Also, with this, young brothers and young sisters know this. If you are trying to get off your, to get out of the situation that you are in, stop by the work resource. If you qualify, you can get food cards up to 60 or 70 bucks. You can get gas cards to put gas in your tank. Now, I understand this is a one-off thing, but you're not alone, okay? I need you to know that you are not alone. Get out there and keep fighting. Hey, Brother Turner, what's been going on with you, man? Let me drop this so you can come up here and tell everybody what's up with you, man. It's been good to see you. Let me see if I can get this in here and put it over here and get you in here. But yeah, please come and tell these young brothers and young sisters. Oh, another thing I got to rap to you young brothers and sisters about is this. Stop being so hardcore that you do not receive your benefits. I met a person who was a sergeant first class, E7, retired, Purple Heart, and he will tell you the same thing. I'm going to bring him up with me the next time. I roll up here. Let's drop my brother in here. This is Brother Brian Taylor.
Good evening.
It's been a minute. How you doing?
Just fine. How are you? God bless. How's everybody
Man,
doing?
bless you. It's a beautiful thing to be in with you and talking with you. And it's good to hear your progress. Talk to us about your progress.
Well, first, shout out to all the fellow veterans. I hope everybody's having a blessed post Memorial Day. Pray God
Yeah.
everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's safe. First off, my name is Brian Turner. If y'all don't know me, I'm a 4-year veteran. Got out the United States Army as a first lieutenant. I commissioned. I'm from Houma, Louisiana, and I grew up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Bad Louis.
Um, yes, sir.
That's my
Went to
brother.
Southern. Yes, sir. Went to Southern University here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I commissioned from there as a second lieutenant.
Mhm.
I was in field artillery. Did 4 years there, and then I got out. I got out on honorable discharge because I decided to go back into the workforce. About 2 weeks ago, I got my MBA from Southern University, my Master's of Business Administration in
Oh
supply chain and
man.
project management.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. So, I had a couple things. I actually interned quite a bit too in supply chain. I've interned quite a
Man.
bit, but I decided that what I wanted to do with my life, I wanted to work for the federal government. Believe it's just a great place to work at, great environment to work at. Didn't know too much about working for the federal government.
Hmm.
My dad works for the post. I actually worked at the post office with my father for a
Oh,
little
right on.
while before I got on with a job. With a job, I got hired at
Hmm.
pretty soon. But long story short, me and Seattle Black Vit, we've been talking for quite a while.
My man.
Yes, sir. One of my big goals is to become a federal worker, a government service worker.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
the process is I'll be the first person to tell you the process certainly isn't easy, but
It's
it's very
very.
worthwhile because pretty much all the advantages and benefits you have being in active duty in the military are the same benefits you're gonna have when you're working as a GS worker.
Yeah. Well, hey, and LT, I was thinking about you, brother, and it's so good to see you, man. I'm telling you so much. I need the first Magnum to come up here so we can give that brother help as well. But yeah, but okay. So anybody who listens to this now, LT, I'm gonna come back on as another page, but we're gonna still come back on and talk about
Yes,
um,
sir.
what's going on with you. So, man, it's so good. Now, let me. This is my perspective and with this young brother here, um, totally 100% respect. This brother's out here doing his due diligence, and he was like, we're telling you, going through a GS application progress. It's kind of, it's almost like going to a law enforcement. It's very arduous. to deal with these things and get these things moving. But this brother is moving forward. And I will tell you this, cats, girls, guys, if you got out and you didn't do 20 years and you can get into a GS job, it's going to still rack up. And like he was saying, even with the post office job, it's going to rack up government time. And the government time is what you need. Because let me ask you, anybody out there, whoever's listening, can you have a job that's going to pay you a retirement after 20 years? There is no job out there. I'm going to say no, but I would say if there's probably slim to no jobs that are out there. And if you go to a government job, you will get a 20-year retirement. Just here for support, my big homie Guido. I love you, brother. Most respect to you, man. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you showing up here, and I appreciate your support for anybody out here who's giving it. But you know, and this is the thing too. First, LT. I mean, even when you was LT and active duty and stuff, you had to pick and choose. You had to see who's going to be listening to what you're trying to say to help them move to the next level because you saw potential in them. Would you say that? I mean, how many people you saw potential in that you were trying to help and actually adhere to what you're saying?
Lots of them.
Lots of them. Great.
Anybody can have potential, but
yeah.
Anybody can have potential, but
exactly.
You know, very few people have the moxie to endure what you're gonna go through. Because whether you go my route, any other route in life, if you want to get to where you can really get on your purpose and all that stuff, you gotta kind of set yourself apart from other people. You gotta have a different type of work ethic. You can't be somebody who's a sideline kind of person. You can't be somebody who this isn't to go at nobody, but you have to be somebody who's very forthcoming. Like, for example, I'm a pretty aggressive person. I'm somebody who I have a certain vision for my life that I believe God has for me. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm the kind of person where I'm not. It's just inside of me to work until the whistle blows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna stop the whistle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're good Southern boy. I don't mean that disrespect. Yeah.
Oh no, you good. You good. You know, it's just inside. Like, I don't just work to have a job. I work to be in charge. If that makes any sense.
There you go. Exactly. You said it 100% exactly. LT is that when you go to get a job, you don't go just to get a job because you can say you have a job. You go and get a job that tailors to who you are if you want to advance and keep it pushing and do the top of that job. And this brother here is a prime example. You hear his resume. No questions. Now, let me say this too. If you're a private E1, E2, and you got out of the military and you want to keep it pushing, go to that job that you're going to excel in. Don't go to the job that you're just going to say, I have a job. I understand. I've done this. I just went to a job and go, I have a job. And I didn't look at the end game. We talk about this when you're going to go into the military. Now, LT, if a person's going into the military, first going into the military, what would you tell them they need to know or do?
Put their head down and do their damn job.
Do the job you signed up for, right?
I mean that respectfully, of course, but you know, I understand that everybody comes from different walks and backgrounds of life, but you know, the biggest thing is just when you go in,
do the job.
Not just do your job. You're gonna be faced with more. The military, you're gonna face more adversity than any other job you could possibly have. And I'm not just talking about from going to war type. No, I'm not talking about that. Just from training to everyday life to the fact that until you really get into leadership, staff, you're going to be taking orders from people. It's the most strenuous and the most adversity you're going to face in any job you ever have in your entire life.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Having a job where I had to lay down suppressive fire, shoot a Stinger missile, train over 500 recruits to be acclimated to the military. I don't think there's any job out there that can compare to that. And I agree with you 100. So if
And
you
imagine
brothers
trying
don't,
to balance that with a family.
oh yes, man, and that's what I was fortunate that I had just me being single, but like the LT said, do it with a family. That is a requirement. It requires a lot of discipline, a lot of discipline, and you have to be uh, focused on man what the military standards is, how you fit in it, how you can move forward and make it. And the beautiful thing about it is, even when you push so hard, you have an opportunity to do other stuff. Now, one thing I do love about the LT here is he's working he's going for a GS job. When I got out, I went for a GS job. And now the LT will break it down to you very minute to a certain extent. You're going to have to find out all this stuff, but a GS4 to a GS6 is a certain level, GS6 to a GS. We're talking enlisted, NCO, and officer level. So, and if you listen to this brother with the extensive background, ask yourself, what are you looking to move for? What are you looking to do? What are you looking, you know, when I started my channel, we're still talking about benefits, and that is nothing to put on the wayside. Benefits is what you really need as well. But on top of that is how you can maximize just benefits and something that you would like to do in life. How do you maximize that? And
Yes, sir.
so LT, did you get out with any kind of disability rating?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, beautiful. So what percentage they give you, if you
About
don't mind me asking?
40. No, no, about 45%.
Okay, cool. So that means you basically your medications are covered
Yes,
for the
sir.
rest of your life. Your medications are
Now,
covered.
for some of the more serious ones, you might have to pay a premium, but
Yeah,
you only got to pay it when you have to get a refill.
yeah. And hopefully we're going to be trying to look into that too at 40, 45 is that,
And and as you mentioned before, there are ways if you're not able to pay, there are ways to like set up a payment plan or just you could like I think there's a way to where if you can't pay it this time, they just put it
exactly.
towards whatever fees you have. Like there's ways to do. They understand that not every veteran is going to be able to pay. Like let's say you're a young veteran, or maybe you're a veteran with severe disabilities. You know.
And let me tell you guys, this brother here, man, I missed you. It's so good to hear from you, brother. I missed you. Because when I came back on there, I'm like, oh, good Lord. I haven't been gone for quite some time and I haven't been staying in touch. But I miss you, brother. And I'm so glad that you're doing good. How's your father doing, if you don't mind me asking?
He's good. He's sitting right. He's sitting. Well, he was sitting next to me. We was watching the game.
What,
We
what,
were watching the NBA finals.
oh, man, the Nuggets. Oh, God, I'm
Yeah,
missing you.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going for Denver. I don't like Miami. I don't. I never did like Miami. I'm a New Orleans fan. I'm a Saints
Yep.
fan and a Pelicans fan, and I'm also an LSU fan.
Right
But
on. Yeah, right on. Because I'm like,
I guess I'll go for Denver for right now. But
yeah, I'm
'cause, I
with
mean,
you on it.
I never did like Miami. The reason why I don't like Miami, Nick
Mhm.
Saban coached the Dolphins at one point. I don't like Nick Saban.
Uh-huh. Well, my thing fall off with those guys, and please forgive me, man, you guys be hating on me, is when LeBron decided to go and move to another place to get his money, they were hating on him. Then when he came back and he helped them get the Super Bowl ring, they were loving on him. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then you got the census, it's all politics, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I mean, I don't fault LeBron. He left Cleveland because he can't win. He can't win over there.
no.
He went to Miami, and yeah, you can't live. It's hard winning at them small market
Yeah.
franchises. You know,
Hmm.
it took the Saints what was it 40 years when I first did. It's hard winning a Super Bowl at a small market team. I love the Saints. It's hard unless you're like
Yeah.
Pittsburgh and you just get lucky. Like Pittsburgh's a
Yeah.
small market team, but the thing is they have historically great coaching. So it's kind of hard winning at a small market franchise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very true. Very
But
true. Yeah, but man, I'm so glad to hear that you're moving forward in your progress and everything
yeah,
working well.
yes, sir. I actually went. So mine was a little unorthodox. And I'll get more into that eventually. But so
Hmm.
my way of getting my first offer, because
Hmm.
I've been applying all over the place, and
Yeah, I
had
know it.
some hits here and there, struck out a few places, but
Yeah,
we actually had, because I don't know if you know this, but New Orleans, well, Louisiana,
yeah,
is one of the is a big it's very federal military friendly down here.
yeah. Is
Very
it really?
very military, yeah, extreme military. Like if you're
Yeah.
a veteran, life's
Uh-huh.
really easy down. If you're a veteran, life's just really easy down here. Like they have policies, and
Yeah.
also they're really friendly with you. If you have a veterans a VA loan for a home,
Yeah.
you get they really work with you down here. So if you ever decide, if
Okay.
there's any place in the U.S., Texas and Louisiana are two big places that are really big on helping out veterans, especially
Yeah.
veterans who work. So what I mean by that is Louisiana and Texas are big on having and Georgia as well. They're big on having VA hiring what's it called, VA hiring
Yeah.
assemblies. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like VA
VA's.
hiring fairs,
Yeah.
VA fair, because we have massive VA hospitals down here. Like the VA hospital in New Orleans is
Hmm.
huge, one of the
Hmm.
biggest ones in the country. We just built it like back in 2016,
Yeah.
and they finally finished it
Hmm.
around last year, and they're trying to hire new people. So basically, I went to a hiring fair because I have my government resume, my VA rating,
See.
my my
Yeah.
my F my FS my FS 15. Basically, I had all that stuff, and like I said, I'd already been applying left,
Yeah.
right, left, right, left, right. But just so happened, a friend of my mama's told me they're having a VA, and me and her went down there to New Orleans, and it's
Hmm.
downtown, and we
Hmm.
went down there, man, and it was about 1,000 people there looking for jobs in both health and looking for jobs in
Wow.
health administration. So
Wow. Wow.
what happened was about 1,000, man. I got interviewed for logistics and project management jobs. GS 9 promotable 11. I
Wow.
got my I got a handshake offer.
Right on.
You
Oh, well,
know
hey.
they I got
Hey. And let me
yeah,
ask you
man.
this, LT. I mean, how? I mean, because um, Texas veterans get 100% tax break.
Mhm.
On there. Do they get that the same in Louisiana?
If I'm not mistaken, no, we don't get 100% tax break, but
Hmm.
they really work with you on your VA loan. Now, my dad, he's walked out. He can tell you more about that. Well,
Hmm.
he's actually doing some work right now, but no, they don't. We don't get that. We're not as big as Texas is. Texas is such a big state, they can afford to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Was
we
it
don't
Texas?
really have that. But we have lots of federal job opportunities for people.
Okay, beautiful. Because Texas and Florida, they give you as a veteran, if you're 100% veteran, they give you a discount 100% on your property taxes. I mean, you have to go down
Oh
to
yeah, we do have that, Louise. Excuse me, my bad. You talking about that? Yeah, we do
yeah.
have that. Yeah, my dad's not 100%. I think he's like 90%. But nah,
Oh, really?
we do have that. My
Oh,
my dad brother has that. My dad brother's 100% disabled. He has that.
okay. Yeah, because
He
I know
has that.
you guys got some beautiful property. And the only thing I don't want to see more flying roaches. Um,
Oh no, no. We take
it's
care of
just
that. Like I said, these are states that are extreme. That are like these are states that are big on veteran protection and stuff like veterans are a protected class down here.
mm-hmm.
Veterans are a protected class down here. And the thing is, like I said before, we have hospitals. You can work for
Yeah.
Homeland Security, all that stuff down here. Like you'll have entire neighborhoods full of people down here who are veterans who work for the government.
Okay. I
You know
may
what
be
I'm saying?
considering that in about the next year because up here in Washington State, oh, good Lord.
Very expensive. It's a
Oh,
pretty state though. My cousin Pam, she live up there right now. It's a pretty state.
yeah, it's beautiful. I think that
She stay in
the picture
Seattle.
you see behind me, that is a Gene Coulon Park on the Sunset.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's beautiful. But man,
Yeah, my cousin Pam, she's kind of different. She from
mm-hmm,
like Homer is a suburb of New Orleans, and
mm-hmm,
it's
mm-hmm.
it's in Tri Parish area. But she
Okay,
likes
yeah.
rock. She likes rock music. My cousin
Oh, really?
Pam, yeah, she likes she moved to Seattle. There's a rock band from Seattle called you might have heard them. They're called you talk about it all the time. They're called Pearl Jam.
Yeah, Pearl Jam. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
She met Eddie. She met the lead singer from Pearl Jam. But man, she was
yeah.
like a little kid. She was like a little kid when she met him. She loves that man. Oh,
Isn't
she
it
loves
how
that
we?
man.
Isn't it how we all are when we meet somebody who we just
Oh
like?
yeah,
Love.
she loves Seattle. She a country girl, like
Yeah.
she a country kid like I am, but she moved up there with her boyfriend because she's about to become a lawyer.
Oh, really?
She's about to take the, yeah, she's about to take the bar
Okay.
exam pretty soon in Washington, and she's
Right
about to
on.
become a lawyer.
Right
Yeah,
on.
she love her some Seattle. That's all she ever talk about.
Oh, brother, I'm gonna tell you, it's bomb up here. I'm gonna tell you, when I first got here in Washington State, in Seattle, it used to be called the Central District. We call it the CD because a lot of people of color live there. Now they're
Hmm.
gentrifying that whole area and they're pushing people totally towards,
Right.
I think it is over in Tacoma, and it's really interesting. But you can still find a little piece of life over here because I live in the downtown area over here in Seattle, and it's interesting, but it's tiring at the same time. It's like
Hmm.
it's
I can
cold. I mean,
imagine.
you know what? I would say this though, and we are up here 100% for helping out veterans up here. But
Good.
I would say this to anybody because let me ask you, LT, because you went to a work source, right?
Yes, sir.
How were they able to help you?
To put
I
it
mean, give me
quite
the
mildly,
pros and cons.
I'll give you the cons straight out. The cons, they have a lot of people they're working with.
Hmm.
They have a lot of people they're working with, and unfortunately, they're working with a lot of people who, like for every person, and not to brag on myself at all, for every person they meet like me, there's five people who aren't going to put in the work like I did.
Exactly.
And the thing is, a lot of times these workforce people,
Hmm.
they're really good at their jobs, but they aren't able. Like the thing is, um, it's hard because there aren't usually men. There might be like four or five to a facility. Like I work with a guy named Mr. Brad Abear. He's a great
I'm on
dude,
mine.
but
I'm on mine.
unfortunately, he's working with me, but he's got 40 or 50 other people he's working with as well. He has a spreadsheet full of people he's working with.
Hmm.
So there's that, and then number two, uh, unfortunately, they're only like with workforce, really and truly,
Yeah. Give
if
it
you don't have
real.
a federal resume, that I mean, if you don't have a like, it's best to go in with if you don't have a resume, if you don't have something to work with, they can't help you. Like workforce is not like workforce can help you
Hmm.
get off the ground, but it works better if you have something to work with already.
Yeah. And that's
You
this,
know,
and
and
that's
that's fair. That's just fair.
yeah, that's 100% true because when you come to any person and you're looking for to complete your mission, you really kind of have to be on top of where you want to go.
Yes,
Can I
sir.
say that? Is that right? Give me a
That's
better for
no. If you have a if you've gone to welding class and you just want a higher paying welding job, they're gonna find you a high paying welding job. But if
yeah.
your guy has never been through welding class and
Hmm.
you want a high paying welding job, they're gonna
Incorrect.
send you to welding class first.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do. If you want to be a trucker and
Hmm.
if you want a government trucking job, but you
Hmm.
don't have a CDL, they're gonna say
Yeah.
you get your CDL first.
Yeah. That is
Like
so
for
true.
example, I got out the military. I'm a veteran. I'm already a college graduate, but I'm also a master's graduate. They have
Hmm.
something to work with.
Hmm.
Now I'm kind of young in the game, and I'm a little wet behind the ears. But the good news is I've had experience in the military and interning. Therefore, I have a ground basis to work with.
There
They
you go.
basically, I'm gonna tell you like this:
Hmm.
if you come there with your ducks in a row, and if
Hmm.
you come in there ready to perform, you're
Hmm.
gonna get a job. Basically, I'll put it like this: if you go to workforce, they're gonna get you a job.
Yep.
They're gonna get you a job, like straight up. If you somebody, let's just say you're Private Joe Smoot, you get out the military at 21,
Hmm.
but when you got out, before you got out, you went to Soldier for Life down the road from battalion, and you did the right thing. You went to welding class. After PT, you went to welding class. Then you reported for formation. You did the right thing. When you
Hmm.
get out, so they're gonna help Private Joe, ex Private Joe Smo, now civilian Joe. They're gonna help you get a good welding job if you have welding experience.
Hmm. I
They're
like
gonna give you a. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Keep going, LT. Keep going.
No, they're gonna take your experience and it may not come immediately because unfortunately, like I said, they might have 4 or 5 agents to one facility to one location, but all 5 of them people are gonna be working their butts off, and they're gonna get you a job based on your experience.
There you go. That's
They're gonna
100.
get you a job.
That is 100.
Get you a job,
If
especially
you
down here. Especially what was that?
go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Like for example, he's working with me and a guy who's an ex-captain. Okay, he's working with me to get a GS job, right? Like he's helping me with my federal resume. The captain doesn't want to do the federal government thing. He wants to go into more of the plant thing. He wants to work for the plant. He helped the captain get his operator. Like he told the captain, I can't get you a plant job right out the military because you don't have the qualifications yet. However, I can get you into like a school or a class for a plant job. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. They're gonna help you get a job based on your experience, and they're gonna bring the horse to water. It's just your turn to drink. Hello, can you hear me? Your mic might be mute.
Sorry, LT.
You're good. Hey, I'll be right back. The game's getting kind of close. Let me see. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
You gotta give me the score when you get back, man. Because
yes,
I got on here at the wrong time. But go ahead. Talk to you in a second. All right. So everybody listen here. What we're talking about is getting you to the next level, whether it's your benefits or you're trying to move into a job. All right. These are the things that you need to pay attention to. These are things that are important that you need to pay attention to. Now, I mean, I could come on here with drama and all this and all that, but the drama is what's going on with your life and how are you getting your life together as a veteran. Hang on for 1 second. I'm going to put you guys on hold. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. No, Amazon's knocking at the door. They actually delivering my let me see, how did I get this off here? Amazon's knocking at my door and they finally giving me my air conditioned unit. Oh good Lord. Understand this. In Washington State, I live in, when you live in a building, they don't provide you with am I actually okay? They don't provide air conditioning, so this is what it is, and you have to go get your AC unit, put it in here. So, it costs you $400. This one cost me $500. And so when we do in the studio, costs more money. But anyway, let's get back to the point. The point is, what are you doing to enhance your life as a veteran of the United States Armed Forces? It doesn't matter what branch you are from, because when it comes to your percentage level, what are you doing? Do you want your percentage level to go up? Are you cool with your percentage level? Do you want to know what's inquired, what you receive, or what you should receive on that percentage level? Do you know? All right, I'm talking with my brother LT. We have lost track because we are looking at the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. Tell me who you're going for, guys and girls. What's going on with you? But I'm going to upgrade this podcast, this YouTube channel. We're going to do way more better here. Actually, I got my green screen in the back here. I don't know. Can I bump it a little bit? But it's actually, this is the background of Gene Coulon Park Lake, that's over in Renton, Washington. Live there, love it. But anyway, let's talk about this. As a disabled veteran, do you know what your benefits are? As a veteran, do you know about your life insurance? Let's get this sound here. As a veteran, yeah, this camera down. It's high. As a veteran, do you know what your job prospects are? Do you know what you should totally be receiving as a veteran, whether you're retired or disabled? Do you know what they are? Do you know the avenues to get your benefits? Now, I want to tell each and every one of you this. If you know a veteran who is so gung-ho that they don't need to apply for their benefits, hit me up. Let me talk to them. If you're so gung-ho that you do not know what your benefits are and how to exercise those, don't wait till you get 60 to understand that. If you know somebody who's a veteran and they're over 50 years old, talk to them and ask them, are they utilizing their military benefits? Are they entitled to those military benefits? If they do not know this, hook them up. I guarantee you these things. Now, this is going to be another channel, but I'm going to talk to you as a person that's 60 years old. And I'm going to guarantee you these things: medication, dental, eyes, physical, which means your whole body. We can go into 5. How much do you think you will have to pay to keep your body healthy? I want to ask you this question as well. I don't want you going on to medications. This is my perspective. If you don't have to, so that means live your life holistically, where you can keep your body healthy, where you don't need these type of medications. If you're not doing that, how much do you think it's going to cost you? For a crown, it's going to cost you at least $1,500. Wisdom tooth, 2-3 grand. Depends who you go to. Now, just on top of getting that done, let's talk about the medications that you're going to need. Painkillers, pain numbers. How much is that going to cost? You're looking at 2 to 3 grand. You think I'm playing? Pick and choose what you want to do. But the bottom line is going to come to is that your body is going to be getting older. And as your body get older, I guarantee you, if you were in school, high school in the 80s, say if you were even got out of high school in the 90s, if you can jump off a roof that's 15 feet and land on your feet and do all the rolls and stuff, how long do you think that's going to last? You are going to have to be dealing with time And time has time is time. It has no respect for anybody's money, whether you have money or whether you don't have money. Time is time, and time is going to take care of everything. If you are overindulgent in any type of thing, alcohol, illicit drugs, or whatever, medications, mental depression, time is going to take a toll. And you're going to have to figure out how you can take care of that. Now, what I love about my brother, the LT, he's like, I got the energy and I got the mentality and the education to push. Man, this brother said it right on point. I got out of the military as an E4 and I went into a GS5, a GS6 job. Now, my hope is that I can get to a GS6, a GS10. There's wage grade jobs that pay more as well. We have to look at those wage grades jobs as if this is going to give us the same military benefits. Now, look here. Working for the post office is a government job. You can rack up money on a TSP that can pay for your retirement. And if you're doing that, look at the percentage that you're getting and racking up for retirement. You are going to get paid some good monies. There used to be career conditionals, and they used to have temporary people. I don't know how the post office is dealing these days. But I would say this, to be on the real. What are you doing to satisfy your age at 60 or 70 years old? Let me tell you this. You guys think it's funny. If you cannot live with holding your own, you're going to need assisted living. Now, a lot of you young cats can't understand that because this is where you are as far as what you're doing in your life. Break a leg where your leg probably needs 2 or 3 pins in. Go to the hospital and ask them what they're going to talk to you about. Yes, we can take care of you. You're going to have a co-payment of this. And yes, we can do all this and we can do all that. And you're going to pay for the operation. You're going to pay for the medications that's going on with that. Now, recently, my beautiful family member had an incident where they broke a limb. The limb had 2 pins that had to be put into that. So now we're talking about operation and we're talking about medication. Let me give you another scenario. So cats I know down south, tornado, tore the roof off their house. I know, I'm old school, tear the roof off. We go to tear the roof off the mother, tear the roof off this. Okay, but that's part of it. Okay, but not funny. If you got a person who has a roof tore off of their house, then how we have to go to what? You're going to have to live into another place until they get the roof put back onto your home. Do you have insurance to cover that? So I want you guys and girls start thinking about maximizing your benefits that you deserve to have. And on top of that is being able to pay for your co-payment, your medications, if you have time off, if you have to get time off from work, which is an FMLA, Family Leave and Medical Act. I want you to double check on that. Make sure it hasn't changed. Now, the FMLA can give you time off from work, but that means you have sick leave to cover that. And if you don't have sick leave to cover that, you're going to pay for it out of your pocket. The thing is, you cannot be fired because of a pregnancy, because of a major injury. Look at what the FMLA covers now. I haven't had to deal with that in quite some time. But I want each and every one of you to think about, um, how will I be covered? I'm gonna give you another scenario here. You see these guys. I think I've seen a couple of famous actresses promoting. You get paid $35 a month to cover your car in case you have a car issue. My take on it is this: new cars are being hard to sell to get off the lot because they ask so much money. We went past 36 months of financing to 70, I think it's 72 months, which is kind of to me ridiculous. But this is after 3 years, you're going to start feeling the pain of your car. Now, you got some people who are offering, come and buy my car. We'll give you a lifetime of oil changes. I want you to understand about what oil changes mean. If you go to a Jiffy Lube, Midas, or whatever's in your town, they're always going to go, hey, we changed your oil, but your air filter is kind of dirty. You want to pay us for that? Oh, well, you need transmission fluid. You want to pay us for that? So when you think you're going to go in there dealing with $100, you could be coming out dealing with, I would say $1,000. The reason why I say that is because transmission fluid is going to cost you probably about $200 to get changed in your car. Transmission fluid. The average person right now is driving a used car. Nobody's driving. Not want to say nobody. Very few people are driving a new car. New cars are going to cost you out the behind. For like what? Go get a Tesla. I was looking at a Kia SUV. $70,000, $80,000. Go on to your, if you have it, go on to your webpage and start looking at these cars. And because Cadillac is telling you, we're going to charge you for seat warmers in your car. So if you're going to get charged for seat warmers in your car, that's going to be extra on top of what your car payment is. To me, which is bullshit. But that's just what it is. Okay, so let's get to this real. If you're talking about 2024, you're getting older. 2024, let's go 2026. Let's go 3 years from now. Are you handling your payments? Are your payments asking you more? Don't go out, as far as I'm concerned, and that you can afford it, don't go out and buy no brand new car. I got a 2016 Honda Accord EX. That 2016 car only has 52,000 miles on it because I don't drive it. And Carvana's going to go, hey, give me your car. So they can turn around and sell it to you. They'll give me probably about a $16,000 check, and they're going to turn around and sell it to you for $24,000 to $25,000. These cats are making money because used cars, they want to flip them and turn around and sell them to you. Now, I'm cool with that. That's your business. They're going to give me my check. But see, if you have a Honda Accord, you're expecting at least 300,000 miles off of a Honda. And I only got 50. It's a 2016 and we're 2023 now. So how old is my car? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. 7 years, and I only got 50,000 miles on that car. I'm not bragging about it. I just don't drive it. But I'm trying to inform you guys and girls that if you go out and buy a brand new car, you're wasting money. But don't get a car that's been owned by over 3 people. Nah, I don't do that. That's just my perspective. All right, guys and girls, I think I kept you guys on there at least not even an hour. So we're gonna keep on trucking with this though, because I don't really talk to you guys much about what's going on. So, as a perspective from a person who's 60 plus, you guys are talking about you 30 years old. Are you old? No, you're not old. Even if you got 50, you're not old. No, 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 no. Try to get around 60 years old. And when your body starts talking to you, when you start getting older, is when your body, no, look here. I used to work out a lot. I got two carbon fiber bikes. I will rock my bikes and I'm gonna actually roll them in a minute here. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, baby girl? Let me give you some love. Much love. Good to see you, baby girl. Thank you for stopping by. It's nothing but love, and I appreciate you. And also, chime in here and tell me what you want to talk about. And I'll drop the link down so you can anybody you guys can come up and we can rap. But understand this too, though, is that like TLA say, if I don't know you, give me your backstage, your photo up so we can see what's going on. Because actually, we're here. I always tell people we're here to help each other. But you know what, though? If I was here and talk about drama, everybody'd be cool about it. But it really is drama. Look, if you let me give you this like this. If you won the lottery and nobody told you, and nobody told you, how would you act? Love to the TLA. TLA is my boy. Shouts out to the TLA lead attorney. What's up, my brother? Thank you so much, man. This is a good brother here. So, if you haven't checked out his spot, check him out. TLA, the lead attorney. Actually, he got me here, and actually, he got me here, but I don't show up often like a lot of the creators. Because my thing is, if I don't have nothing to talk to you about, if I'm going through stuff, I'm not gonna come up here. But okay, so I'm going through stuff. All right, so the stuff I've been going through is, like I said, my mother was in the hospital. I just had to put my dude, to sleep, and he was a cool ass dude. And that's one thing I always promote is cool ass people, So I appreciate you guys, Crafted Leo. But I'm glad you guys came up. And so, what we're talking about is, and I had the my first lieutenant, Brian Turner. He's off because he's watching the basketball game, and I should be with him watching the basketball game. But yeah. Oh, so Crafty Leo, it's good. You want to come up here and chat a little bit? If you want to, you got the stream. But yeah. So as a Seattle Black veteran, David Caldwell. That's me. You're gonna see another page come open. And I'll be discussing more stuff specifically. But I just want everybody to know here when you come here. Now, this is a thing too that I heard, and I got to get you guys on point with this. I've heard that there was some people in the Facebook channel who were trying to call themselves helping out people who want to become a federal employee. And I heard that this person was very disrespectful, very, cutthroat. Let me give you this. I used to be a drill instructor when I was in the military. I did it for 3 years. My thing is, I didn't believe in getting at you and yelling at you and talking with you in disrespect because I had superiority over you. I already know where I stand. I need you to get to where you need to be in order to complete the task that you signed up for. That was my job. My job to prove to you that I was superior to you? No, I ain't got no time for that. You already know what 411 is when you get there. And if you don't know it, my thing was I will send your ass straight to jail because I'm not going to play with you. My thing is I respect the fact that you sign up here and you want to learn. And my job is to teach you to learn. If you get out of pocket with it, oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not going to spend my time yelling at you. I'm going to spend my time putting on paperwork on you and put your ass where you need to be stressed out. No, we go. But my thing is this. Hold on, let me see what Leo says. I have my baby. I would if I could. What do you mean you would? You could you have your baby? But no, the thing is, when you're in the civilian world, you have to understand your mission. Nobody's going to push you towards that mission. As a matter of fact, a lot of people will not even try to tell you what your mission is because they don't want you to know what your rights are, what you are to be fighting for, and what you need to be doing. My thing is, I respect what you're doing, but it's not upon me to respect what you're doing. Yeah, Crafty Leo is right. And this is, I was having this conversation, and it's not getting off the topic. I stopped being a drill instructor because I saw how it was changing. And what I mean by changing is this. They were giving soldiers a timeout card. It's been too stressful for me, timeout. No go in my book. Life. If you think military life is going to be stressful, get out here as a military personnel and deal with civilian life and understand how stressful it's going to be. You know, fucking timeout card, pardon my vernacular. There is no timeout card. You better lace your ass up by your bootstrings and get your ass on the road. This is in real life. But see, military has more structure. And if you're not going to deal with the military and you're not going to deal with the civilian, what are you expecting out of your life? Look, make that command decision of what you want to do in your life. If you're not trying to do it, don't blame nobody else for that shit. Just now they have a box that can go into. Yeah. Structure is true. You have that structure. Let me tell you. Let me just express this particular point. A roof over their head, food in their stomachs, and love mentally, spiritually, physically, however you want to do it. Find that balance. But I don't believe in spoiling. What I mean by that is the basic things that we need in life. Go ask them to watch this Naked and Afraid. Be happy to have a lighter. Be happy to have this. But 50 Cent's son came on and said, my friends have, now I'm just saying, 80 pairs of tennis shoes. I should have 80 pair of tennis shoes as well because your friends are having that. You got a roof over your head. You got food in your stomach. And your parents may be broken up, but you got love. And the only thing you're concerned about is 50 pair of shoes? No. And that's just me. No. Hell to the no. No, fuck. No. My thing is this. The basic needs is what we need to survive. We as adults are going, dude, I got an extra 800, 900 that man, that's your money that you earn. Now you can spoil yourself if you want to. Cruise, vacation, whatever. But for a child to sit and say, well, my dude's got this. Why don't I have this? I'm not your dude. I'm not your dude's parents. If you want all that, go live with his parents. But us as parents, in order to get past the argument and headache and all the bull crap, oh yeah, let's just go ahead and get this clown. No. Spoil the rods. Spoil the child, like the rods. What did it say? No, an ass whooping doesn't have to be by you. An ass whooping has to be by the fact that you're not going to stress me for some bullshit that you want. I can roll with you if it's something that you need. Well, I need Gucci. I need Versace. I need, so what is Gucci and Versace? And this is where the education is going to have to come in. But I understand it's have to come in. But I understand that I ain't got time to sit here and explain all this shit to you. I just got home. I'm tired. I've been busting my ass and I want to get some sleep. I want to get some relaxation. You don't want this mother lover in your face. He's your kid in your face talking smack. All right, let me get myself back on point. People hate me for that. But no, I have to say this. In the black family neighborhood, when I grew up, there was no chimney. You dig? And there definitely wasn't no jolly fat white guy coming down giving me all these presents. When my parents is bust, they asked to get me what they want to get me. All right, but let's get back on point. I'm wavering. I'm sorry. I look at it the same way you look at your benefits, your health benefits, your disability benefits. What's different? The thing is, you're not asking what you want. You actually are asking what you want because these are the things that you are entitled to. And that is your military benefits. Now, if you are going to be like my brother, the good LT, you hear his resume. Get out there and fight. Fight to get the job that you want. Fight to get the job that you are entitled to. Don't sit there and play with these people. Understand this. Talk to people who are in that specter or in that rim of what you're dealing with. Like my brother said, now I'm going to tell you, I tell people, go to work resource, go to work resource, go to work source, go to work source, go to work source. Now, listen to my brother, the LT, Brian, and he's going to explain to you that it's not the one all fit. Let me tell you, and I love how he said this, is that even when you talk to these people, you have to be on point with what you are trying to get and where you want to go. Even when you talk to these people, because if they see you flaking and they see you being a half-assed job, they're going to treat you like that. This brother come with resumes from education, from active duty. Now, I mean, I can't fill his shoes what he did. But when I came to my job as a GS4, GS5, I came with it. All right. Now, if you're going to come as an NCO, or you're going to come as an officer, what are you coming with it? What are you bringing? Bring that. Be confident about who you are. What jobs you serve. Look, I trained over 200 enlisted men to be in the military. What you see, let me see, let me get this off of here. What you see behind me, this is my green screen. Um, I've worked hard at this. Are you working hard at where you want to go? And if you are, do not let anybody tell you no. Even if they do tell you no, sidestep, go around, let's keep it moving. But do it legitimately. You feel me? We're not here to play with each other. We're here to give each other the full 411 of what's going on so we can put you in the best position that you would like to be in. But understand this. And I like what the Brian Taylor told me. There's people who are on Facebook that you can go and ask about how to do a GS form. And there's some people on Facebook that you shouldn't even be messing with. If you meet somebody and you ask them how to do a GS form and they sit there and disrespect you, don't deal with those people. My thing is never to disrespect. I'm an NCO. I have no reason to disrespect. If that's where you want to go, that's you travel. But watch out for some of these fake gurus and these fake people who are on Facebook, who are on YouTube, who want to try to disrespect you when you're trying to move in a positive direction. Now, I understand this too. But some of you cats who are just looking to try to utilize the information so you can manipulate and lie to the feds, that's on you. I don't play like that. If you want to get caught up playing in those gears, that's on you. Okay, but look here. You got good brothers and good sisters who are veterans, whether they're retired, active duty. I know a cat who's a retired E7, 100% disabled veteran, works at a weed shop. I ain't mad at him. Make your money. For me, I'm a 100% disabled veteran. I'm still fighting to keep my sanity. But at the same time, I'm going to keep fighting to give you information that you need. Hopefully that you need. So the thing was asked on here was, am I helping you or not? Okay, so we're going to start doing more. I haven't really wanted to start doing more, but I'm going to start doing more. I got my, this is actually Gene Coulon Park. I usually go out there and chill and watch the sunset. This is over in Renton, Washington. If you ever make it up here to Seattle, if you make it to Seattle, stay in the downtown area, especially because most of the people will be cruising or whatever. I'll give you some 411 on that. But anyway, where's my brother? Yeah, I got you. Clear, you've been on point. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, brother. You're right. Appreciate you so much. But yeah, we got to keep people on point with this because I got some videos I want to show you guys. But look, this is the thing. I found so much negative videos that we can talk about, but I'm not really, I don't want you guys focusing on negative. I want you focusing on positive of where you're looking to go and what you're looking to do in your life. Now, look, mental health is definitely an issue with the VA. I can show you a lot of videos with that, but we're going to pick it up to bring you to things that are positive. And one thing is talking positive from brother Brian Turner and Crafty Leo. Thank you so much. We're going to keep you guys bouncing off of positive energy. I'm going to tell you. Ooh, wait, life is no joke, but it's how you take it. And don't take it as being sad, mad, all this other bull crap. We're going to start taking this being what can we do with this? You know, how can we um, live a better life? I want you guys to focus on that. To me, that is more important than all this other stuff that's going on out here. Because look, I believe this. It's easy to take a life, smash it between your fingers, a bug. But how easy it is to preserve a life. You guys to understand this by waking up. I'm blessed by the people who love me. I'm blessed just because I can take this next breath. I'm blessed because I can make a decision in my life of where I want to go and how I want to do things. Focus on those things. Worrying about what this person's going through, what this other person's going through. You are beautiful. Listen here. Are you blessed with who you are? And if you are in confusion with that, stop and say this. I woke up today. My feet are touching the ground. And I will tell you, in my age, I am in pain. I take medications, so I'm trying to get away from the medications to keep me out of this pain. And one of the biggest medications that we need to do is mental stimulation for ourselves that requires no drugs, no alcohol. It requires us saying, look in the mirror and tell that person, I love you. I'm proud of you. You are the best thing in my life. Everybody else outside that is helps you if they grow, if they want you to grow or not. But you always stay focused on who you are. If you don't know who you are, that's okay. Keep trying to understand who you are as a positive entity into this world. Let me tell you, I'm 60 years old. I've been blessed to see a lot of things. I've hurt a lot of people, but I don't want to focus on the hurt. I want to focus on the good. And the good starts within you. And always know that you're special. People don't want to hear that, but I need to let you know this. The reason why you don't see me up on the YouTube channels a lot is because I fight and I fight to deal with that and understand that. Understand this, and I want you to be very clear with this. Live your life in the present moment. Are you breathing? What happened today with you that was good? I know we're going in the past. Let's stop going into the past and let's live right now. I want you to look at yourself and tell yourself how much you're proud of yourself. I know some of you will say, well, I don't want to say this. Hey, let the past go. Let the future go. Live right now in the present. Understand how special you are. Without you, what would this place be without you? Would it just be without you? If you are here, this place needs you. You need you. Be special to yourself. Let me tell you this. When I lost some people who were very important to me, it hurt so bad. But the thing I had to understand is this. None of us will be here for eternity. So Let me start loving the present moment right now because that's what makes you special. I tell you, I wake up and I don't speak for like 3 or 4 hours. But you know what? Let me ask you this. When you're thinking, are you thinking about the past? Are you thinking about the present? Are you thinking about the now? If you're like me, I spend too much time thinking about how much the past has affected me. I find myself talking about it sometime, and it's just like that lets you know how strong the past is when I can start regurgitating things that happened to me in the past. Remember, we cannot change the past. Take your lessons, live in the present. We cannot predict the future. So, if you're working a 9 to 5, find at least an hour where you can sit alone. I believe in breathing meditation because the first and last thing that you will ever do on this planet is breathe. Right? So, do you ever feel the cold air from your nostrils on your upper lip? And if you say no, I agree with, I can understand it because we're so combobulated with all this other crap that's going on around us that we cannot focus on our own breath. So just take time out. Do it indoors. Don't do it outdoors. Sit and meditate. And I guarantee you what's going to happen is we have monkey mind. Our mind is jumping from branch to branch to branch to branch. I guarantee you. Just sit back and ask yourself when you breathe. Just breathe and go. Breathe normally. And it's going to take you probably 3 to 4, if not a week, before you can start feeling that breath coming off your upper lip. Let me tell you this. I'm a YouTube knucklehead. I'm mostly knucklehead. I'm a YouTube idiot. And I love all my people on YouTube. Each and every one of you. I love you. But just like television, and now we look at television. TV is a television, it's a program to have you feeling certain ways. This is why we can watch YouTube and it can have us, I want to laugh. I can click that in there. I want to do this. I want to click that in. I want to, you can do that. What we need though is time for you. You as a holistic individual, a being. I'm challenge all of you. When's the last time you cut off TV, cut off the internet, and you sit there and go, close your eyes, naturally breathe. Do that for 30 minutes. Watch your mind. Your mind is going to be going, I remember when I heard this song. This is why for me, I don't listen to a lot of music or whatever when I meditate. I think it's just breathing. Is because if I hear a song, it's going to remind me of when I was back here, when I was there. A certain chance, I'm not dogging anybody for what chance you go through. My thing is, I'm looking at what started my life and what's going to end my life. The first thing that I ever have on this planet is my breath. The last thing that I'll have on this planet is my breath. Now, if you notice this, whatever sport you play, hockey, football, basketball, baseball, it requires breathing. If you're playing an instrument, it requires breathing. So why is everything so intimate on our breathing than anything else? So You don't have to sit in a full lotus. I sit in a half lotus. Don't sit in a full lotus or a half lotus. Sit in a chair. Put your feet on the ground and just breathe. If you can feel that cold air coming over to your top of your lip, you are getting closer to I believe, what you need to know. Look, all these courses and all these classes that are going to give you the better abs, the better shoulders, better, and that's nothing to say about your breathing. And what is more intricate? I mean, I can have abs as six pack, but if I'm dead, it doesn't matter, right. So if you are curious about your life, about where you want to go, you have to be, I believe, you have to be an understanding of who you are and what your body is actually. Look, there's cats in Hollywood I know who've died mentally, physically, and spiritually, have died because they lost their way. When you start understanding about who you are as a person, and I could say this, and I had to say this, I'm tired of this division crap. Every veteran, active duty, we fight for our country. We're not fighting to be divisive. Or you this person, you that person, you're a Republican, you're a Democrat. Knock that stuff off. It's too much stress. If we're fighting for human mankind, we're in the most free country in the world, represented as a mankind. Look here. I got complacent. I had a guy pull me over. Well, he didn't pull me over, but he pulled over. And he had a problem with me. You cut me off. You did this. And he had his son in the car too. I said, if I did that, I was not aware of it, and I apologize. He's still coming. I said, again, I apologize. I asked his son, I said, are you okay, mijo? Spanish brother. He says, he's fine. Bien, gracias. So I said, is there anything else I can do? I can understand his frustration. Now, if I would have went there with him, for what reason? What reason? I did something that offended a person. It is not against my pride to tell a person, I apologize, because I want to see you doing better. And if I stepped into the fray and messed it up, holler at me. Understand this. The more beautiful thing to you in your life is you. And don't ever take that away from you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you are magnificent. Look, we're going to go through some things. How you deal with these things is going to be important to you, not to me, not to nobody else. I'm going to be happy for you when I see you go to that level that you want to go to, that's going to make you that better person. I would hope you want the same for me, because I'm telling you, I see things that honestly hurts my heart, but I can't do anything about them. The only thing I can do is try to be a better me. You don't have to do it like I'm doing it in public. Do it in your own accord. But I want you to wake up and look yourself in the mirror and say that I'm happy and I love you. And the only thing that you need to work on is being a better you, for you, not for anybody else, but for you. Sometimes it's better to keep what your plans to do better for you to you. Don't express them in a lot of other people because you don't need all that doubting, all this other criticism. Keep it to yourself. Talk to only your close personal people who are going to give you that, yeah, they're going to give you that keep it moving type of attitude. Anybody who is around you who does not promote you to be a better person, get away from that person. Run, Forrest, run. Stay away from those people. I'm not saying, look, you're going to have to confront it when you're ready to confront it. But notice that when you're ready to confront it, when you're starting off to be a better you, some people will not understand it because it's not for them, it's for you. My brother, Brian Taylor, first LT, rolling, doing what he is doing. I love what he said. And exactly, he says, don't put everybody in the mix of what you're doing because you're going to have some naysayers. This brother's rocking and rolling, doing what he's doing. And I'm 100% support him. Just like I'm 100% support you as well. All right? Oh, you guys are magnificent. You guys are beautiful. I love you very much. And honestly, I am going to try it. One of my computers went down. And that computer went down. Let me see here. Oh, is it over here? Okay, so no, I went and had to spend like $2,000 on another computer. And let me tell you, with the other computer with $2,000, it comes to another $800. You have to make sure all your connections are hooked up with it. So I bought a MacBook Air. I think it was a MacBook Air M2, 2023, about $3,000. Only about the 13-inch screen. If you guys want to know more about that, know more about how you can hook things up. This green screen behind me, let me see if I could shut it off. This green screen behind me, I would say this for you guys is that. Let me see here. This one I like because let me see. None. Let's see. So here's green screen. So the green screen behind me. I like this one because it can roll up and down, and I don't have to worry about. I've had four green screens before, just to give you some 401. So let's give you some other backgrounds here. So this is Seahurst Park. This is actually an office setting, and these are the ones that I'm adding on. Let me see this one here. I did with a and Patty J. Shouts out to Patty J. Give her some love. She's spending time with her family. So these backgrounds here is another background here, and so with the green screen, it's a lot easier where you don't have to do with the halo, the green effect or whatever. And we'll talk about that here. So let's go none. And here we go on the green screen. I like this green screen here because you can retract it up and down. It has its own support mechanism that holds it up. Let me see if I can zoom out here and show you guys really a lot of the stuff here I'm doing. Okay. So you can see over here, let me see if I'm pointing this right here. I have a light that's over here. I have a light that's right above my head. And I have actually a light that's right in front of me. I have two lights that's in front of me. So green screen. If you, this one here, I should probably drop it in the link below. But I will put it down there. Let me see here. So yeah, so this, as you can see with the frames right here. So, and the camera that I have is actually what this helps zoom it in, so you don't have to see a lot of this stuff here. Um, but yeah, so these are some of the green screens. This is some, and if you're dealing with StreamYard, that's who I'm dealing with now. I'm dealing with them, and I got a C922 Pro Screen camera that's actually doing this here. I have 5 cameras, but my other thing is down, so it's just a pain in the neck here. So let's see. I'm gonna take again off a green screen. Let me go all the way out here so you guys can see what's going on here. My other students behind me. You see the light that's above me here. That's the light, and I got another one here, and I actually one just like this on the other side. It's like aimed right at my face here. As you can see my hands, you see the light off my hands. So that's what we're dealing with here. So what we do is we zoom in, and then we change the background. And this is because of what's this place called now? Yard Street. Okay, so this is what we're rolling with, and so it's a lot more equipment involved in this. But I just want to let you guys know here, so you don't need even like what I'm dealing with. You don't need all this. What is good to have, I would say, is the camera. Now you can see where my green screen ends on both sides. My camera here, I can just I can go in more, out more, out more, out more. So, and then I can also go up, and then I can go down. So if you get a camera that can rock with that. And also with the backgrounds, these are mine. The only ones that are not mine is this brick one. This is not mine. That's not mine, even though I can use it as mine. That one I think is mine. And as well as this one here is mine. I have some other office settings and all that stuff there, but let's just let you know. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much, Crafty Leo. You should come up here and rap to me sometime and say what's up. I appreciate you, for hanging with me in here. But yeah, it's just a setup, and I want to let you guys know how easy. I mean, how you can set the setup. I'm over doing things. So yeah, you guys can get the same setup, and let me know what your channel is. I'm gonna come and support you guys. I believe in supporting you, especially if you get monetized. I'd like to kick you some money to let you know I appreciate you. But it's not just the money. No, I appreciate you. It's just let's see, Crafty Leo. Let's give it up. Yeah. Give it up. That's my peoples, my peoples, my peoples. And thank you, Crafty Leo. I appreciate you. You've been most excellent. And I'm hoping, that I got to get more motivated to do these videos. Honestly, I would tell you. So tomorrow I'm going to be at the USO at SeaTac Airport to support our veterans there. I think I'm going to be there Saturday as well. And this is support our veterans because I like supporting people who need the support. Hope I'm getting swatted and all this other bull crap or whatever. Yes, Crafty Leo. Yeah, and you let me know if anything I can do to help promote you, Crafty Leo, and support whatever you're doing there. So yeah, please hit me up and let me know. And definitely, let me see if I can get this camera to go out a little bit. All right. Yeah, and definitely, please let me know so I can support you. Because people come up and support me. I just want to let you know that I've been in these YouTube streets for about maybe a year or 2 years. And believe it or not, yeah, I'm not monetized or nothing because I only put videos up I put videos up on how I feel. And I kind of stress it for other veterans because if you're suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome or any other mentally like I am, do things on your accord. but when you're gonna do them honestly and commit to help people. To help people. I think that's very important. So, all right. So I'm getting kind of tired, believe it or not. I didn't sleep for crap last night. I live in a high-rise apartment, unfortunately, but fortunately. I would tell you, living downtown, Seattle, is an interesting thing. Bring this down here. Oh, good Lord. My apologies. But yeah, I appreciate you, dear heart. Appreciate you very much. Um, but yeah, so always focus on what makes you happy. Understand the things that don't make you happy. So you know how to steer away from those things. I tell you, um, black belt, brown belt, black belt in jiu-jitsu, um, brown belt in taekwondo. I'm 60. I ain't using all that stuff. I mean, look, um, if you mess with me and I can push you out in front of a car, that's my black belt for you. But my thing is always is we don't want God darn these cameras. We don't want to be in a situation where it causes us to be confrontational. I always say, the best fight is not to be in a fight. And if you got to be in a fight, you got to take care of yourself. But my thing is, I don't want you to be nowhere near that. Only fight that I want you to have in your mind is choosing to be peaceful. And that is when you wake up. If you practice silence, ask yourself sometime what is going on in my head. Because sometimes what's going on in our head will always take us to the past. And we feel we have to justify that by dealing with that. Understand it. The past is the past. If we're living in the present time, try to stay grateful. Like now, I am blessed. Crafty Leo. You are too funny. Love you, love you, love you. Yeah, but I hear you. Not right now. I feel you on that. I hear you. I hear you. I tell you, it's an arduous thing too because I got to get up and I go, okay. Now, see, in Washington State, we don't have AC throughout the building. Well, this building they have them in the hallways, but inside your unit, then I just want to pay this $400 for this gosh darn unit. I'm not bragging because I'm peeved at it because I can open my windows and get it, but in this office here with the lights kind of queuing up, I need some little bit of love from that. But yeah, you right, so right, Crafty Lil. I'm like, not right now because shoot, man. See, I used to be that terrible person, man. It used to be like, if we got into an incident, boy, but I can't afford that no more. Life is too short. You get 60 years old and you have to start dealing with some things. Let me tell you, whenever you decide that you cannot jump off the roof of a house into the ground, you're getting older. So you better respect it. And hey, love yourselves. Love yourselves. I'm telling you. I have two friends in my life. Cats used to tell you I got friends I can count them on one hand and take away 3 fingers. Yeah. And I won't say that's because of people. I say it's because of me. Right. This is what I choose because I'm very cautious about letting people into my inner circle, except for Crafty Leo. Now, you in my inner circle now. You and Brian and Taylor, you guys are in my circle. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful, and you make me laugh. See, that's what I'm saying, Crafty Leo. You make people laugh, but at the same time, people need to make you laugh as well, right? Right? And it needs to be my mutual friend, you know. And when we see each other, we can laugh. And I think that's the most beautiful thing, the most excellent thing. I think seeing people laugh and watching my dogs when I let them off the leash, they remind me like, remember when we were kids and we had brand new tennis shoes? We used to run buck wild. Then we could do anything. And so those things elate me in my life. And I had to tell you, let me see if I can get my dude up here. I haven't got him up here, so I'm not gonna try to get him up here. It's my dog, my cat. He's my first guy ever had a cat ever, and what was going to say? Yes, don't want to get people in. Yeah, you know the deal. You know I mean, and tell me this, Crafty Leo, because I should not, I should not be like that, but I should be like that. So we say it's being cautious about letting people in, right? I think would that be the better statement to say? Is being cautious about letting people in, because you're not trying to fill all the drama and all the bullcrap that some people want to bring to you. And I mean, because you could be going through stuff. And when you're going through stuff, and this is what I say with people, when you're going through things, you need your time to breathe. You need your time to sort things out. The last thing you need is to have somebody who's coming into your life trying to be more havoc. So I say this, and I'm putting myself on check with this. I do not like to use the word hate, but the opposite hate is love. So if you don't want to use hate, how can you use love? We have to find a balance. But then again, what I say is that love is a scale. In love with you, love you, love seeing you, love liking you, right? There's so many variables to that. So it's not wrong to love a person. Oh, I love what you're saying. I was about to say it's just about caution. Exactly. So, when we have these, so maybe Crafty Leo, we're gonna have to do a video talking about that conversation. And I mean, because do we not see a lot of videos where people are getting into criminal issues because of what they say is love? How they handle this when we are, even as veterans, I will guarantee you this. A lot of people who are veterans do not say they love the military. How many people out of 10? I would say maybe 2 people say I love the military. Experiencing the military. But what is love meaning to you? Love is what? My mom. I love it. I love her to what? My little boy, who I just had to put down, Ziggy, my first cat. I love that boy, but I love him, and maybe I'm selfish because he made me smile. He kept me smiling, but I told that little doggy, he was a cat, I will stay with you until one of us leaves, but I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of. The vets, my best friend, said, you spoiled this guy, but I had to put him down, and it hurt my heart. So when we come across this, losing a loved one, Now, this is what I want you to understand. When I lost my little guy, I was hurt. I was hurt. But one thing I want you to understand, and I want each and every one of you to know, I will not be with you for the next probably 10 or 15 years. You may not be with me. We may not be with each other. This is why I say focus on our time that we are spending together like now. That is more important at this moment, what we're spending together right now. I want you to know this because in our lives, if you only be suffering from mom and dad leaving us, thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for that. I'm Catholic. I appreciate you. If we are leaving each other, and if my good friend Crafty Leo, I am cherishing this moment, and this is the best moment that I can cherish with Crafty Leo at this present time, and I'm blessed with the love that I'm receiving as a friend, as a YouTuber from Crafty Leo, Brian Turner, all of you. So to get past the pain and the hurt, and I'm telling you, I'm still working with it, is to understand that we are doing the best we can do to enjoy each other's company right now. And that is so important. That is so beautiful. I'm telling you, if you ever lost a loved one, you think about the beautiful times that you had with that person. So that's what you need to continue to do it on a daily basis. You guys be my monk, be my guru, be my namaste, and let me be a part of your life because I appreciate you being a part of my life. And the thing is, we're going to go through some ups and downs, but we're going to try to focus on the ups. Oh, you see my finger there? See that green that's going around there? You see my finger? That lets you know I'm on the green screen. So if you ever see that way, guys, look closely. See the halo going around my fingers? That's green screen. Okay, so you'll see it. But anyway, I want to get you guys straight, and I want you guys to get confident. I want you guys to be loving yourselves. Every day when you wake up, look in the mirror after brushing your teeth and say, I love you. I love you. I'm proud of you. And tell yourself, if I want to do better, I can definitely do better. Oh man, I love this girl here. Let me give her some love. Appreciate you. Crafty Leo, appreciate you. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, each and every one of you, and I have to give shout outs to the TLA. Thank you, TLA, for all the love that you, and let me give shout outs to Gail too. Gail at night, thank you so much. Patrice O'Neill, Crafty Leo. I'm trying to think everybody here. Vanessa Kitty. There's another brother, the farmer who was up in Canada. But you guys make sure when you stop in my channel, say what's up. And I'm gonna definitely give you shouts out. I'm OG from the street. I got all these videos, but I'm not on constantly. And what I need to start doing is being on constantly. I ran into some computer problems. Computer problems is costing me about $4,000 to get straightened out. So, and that's the other computer that's behind me. So let me show you guys this again. So everybody who's watching, I want you, and you guys know I'm in front of a green screen. A green screen behind me. And actually, this green screen behind me is actually, let me show you. It's actually like right on the back of my bum. So I'll give it to the okay. So here we go. Let's go. None Okay, so here we go. Green screen. And let me go all the way out with the zoom because I want you guys to see this. And I want you guys to know you don't have to do anything like this. This green screen behind me, as you can see, is to this side here where it ends. This side back behind me where it ends. I have an overhead light here. As you can see, my hand gets brighter, right? Over the light here. And then I have a light that's here. Let me move my hand over here. So hopefully, hold up. Let's go to this side here. Okay, we're going to do both hands. Okay, so you see the light that's on here, and then you see the light that's on here. Okay, and then I have a light that's right in front of me. Believe it or not, you do not have to do this. Do not go through all this. And so, yard stream acts as if you want to use this. Now you see where the brick is ending. Let me just zoom in. Now I'm telling you, I'm using a it's called the C922 Pro Stream camera. Okay, you probably can get that for $69. I don't know about it from the exchange. So if you are a military personnel, you can get this with no taxes and shipped free with you. I think I bought it for $99, but that was maybe maybe almost a year ago. So you don't have to get into that. Okay, so Yardstream comes with this background here. Let me zoom out. I just want to get you guys on point. So so this is Yardstream's background. This is actually another Yardstream background, this is my background that I downloaded off the internet. Okay, so you can do that too. I need to turn this camera around. This is one I took as well. I just want to get you guys on breast on, if you're going to, you don't need all this stuff here. But I do it. So let's go back. None. Green screen. Let's go all the way out. I'm going to go all the way out. Okay. So I just want you guys to know this because when I talk to you, even as being a Seattle Black veteran, I want you to be thrifty, mindful, mind, body, spirit. Be where you're going to be. But let's get you to this, and don't think you have to do anything. So let's zoom in a little bit here, and then I will change the background here. Now, this was a shot that I took at one of the parks here with a spear. But this was at the Jean Coulon Park with all the boats in the sunset. Okay, not that you need to know all that, but this is what I just want you guys and girls to understand here. If you are dealing with Yardstream, I don't like it too much because I have video background that I would rather for you to have than just this still background. Maybe I can do it. You guys probably know better than me. So let me see here. What's my girl saying? Can you say the motto again? Oh, what motto of what? Camera or okay, I would like the camera. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pull this off here now. This is gonna be really crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys straight down to the bare bones. All right, so let's see here. Let's go to settings. We said virtual background, and we're gonna go none. Okay, so now we're dealing with the YouTube, with the green screen, should I say. All right, so now I'm going to take my camera off here, and I'm going to show you this here. So, okay, you see that webcam? That's what I'm dealing with, the webcam. And now if you look at it, I can move it left, right, up, down, depends on how the camera is sort of situated. All right, so if you're looking at me, this here, MacBook Pro laptop is what I'm dealing with. These are my KRKs. Oh, this guy here is a monster. This is a Cal Digi. Let me see. The Cal Digi, you probably can't see it. It's a $300 or $400 thing, but I'm not trying to use it for my next one. This is my dinner. But I'm not. And of course, we're dealing with the Rodecaster. Okay. All right. So we're dealing with the Rodecaster. That's what we're dealing with. And here's my, I like this light here because it comes with the spaghetti arm, what I call it. You can see my mic. It holds my laptop, and it also has the ring light. Okay. Well, stop. The ring light is a ring light, but this light here, it gives you total light. And you can change it to, let me see here. You can go to lighter, lighter, lighter. Let's go. You can amber. It's a blue. So you can always adjust it. This is on all these things I'm talking to you about. This arm here, and please forgive me because I don't remember what it's called. You can get it on Amazon. And of course, above me, I have my Prince collection. Like somebody gave me a drawing, and they gave me the original album, so I have to put that up there. I'm going to get rid of all the videos or all the collections out of my studio. Okay, so behind me, well, as you can see, you see the green screen. I'm on a sure mic. You see the light I was telling you overhead? That's the overhead light. This is what we're dealing with. Oh, this guy here is a beast too. If you ever to get a Stream Deck, get a Stream Deck. A lot of cats are using that too, and it's cheaper. Yeah, but it's cheaper. It's cheaper than a Stream Deck. Is cheaper than doing all the other stuff. You can do a Stream Deck, and it can get you where you want. Okay, so let's get back to here, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, you guys got to hang on for a minute because while I was clowning around, I spilled my drink on the floor, and I don't like having my stuff on the floor. So I'm gonna put you on this for a minute. You guys hang with me. Oh, good Lord. And I'm gonna get this taken care of. We're gonna stop the cam, and I'm gonna mute my see, unmute. Okay, hey, sorry about that. Let me see. I got a phone call, a phone message. Okay, I want to get you guys. Let me see. Good night, Patty J. I am online. Please drop in and say hello to everyone. If not, good night, sweetheart. All right. So one of my good friends, Patty J. A lot of guys know me. So, okay, let's get this on point here. What I need, I never tell people what they need to do and how they have to do it. I spilled the beer. I do not like not cleaning up. Okay, so here it is. Let's give you guys the full 411 of what's going on. And I would say, I might get the camera from my craft room. Yeah. And you know, Crafty Leo, thank you so much. You were so wonderful. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Let me give you guys the funky cold raw. Here we go. All right, so now what am I working with here? Let's go into it. Let's look at this. What are we working with here? So what we want to do is we're going to cut out the green screen. Boom. All right, here we go. Green screen. Let me zoom all the way out so you guys can see that I am honestly working on the green screen here. Oh, geez, Louise, I don't think the camera actually got you, but okay. So, but you can see the sides and everything. So right now, this is my new Mac. This is a MacBook Air with the M2 chip. The difference from this one and the Pro, the Pro has a fan. This doesn't have a fan in it. But actually, if you don't overtask this thing here, you can get this on Amazon. But the problem I have with Amazon, no disrespect, is you get eight gigabytes of RAM, random access memory. You want to get at least 16. But then again, you have to watch out how you are taxing this. This one here, actually, it's going to go to my audio. What I'm talking to you now, this is going to be just on my let me put this away. Okay, so what we're talking with right now, this one here, and I'm going to show you guys this here. So I want you guys to be on point with this. This computer right here, and you see my drives keep dropping off, and it's because I'm having a drive issue with hooking it up here. So I had to continuously come in here, and I don't want you going through this. It's going to be how you hook it up. I have 8 external hard drives to this computer here, and this computer is actually running all of this. Okay, so this camera here, if you are actually on the Navy Exchange, or the Exchange, you can get that computer. Rodecaster here, they have another Rodecaster came out, Rodecaster Pro on top of this here. For me, I wouldn't go and rush out and get another Rodecaster. This one here is about $400. The new ones I think is about $500 or whatever. These are my KRKs 5s. This is a digital. It's a Cal Digi. So if you put CALDIGIT, this thing will run you about $400 or $500 if you're not careful. So I would say this, and I'll run you guys through some more stuff. If you are planning to buy a computer, now let me show you this again. This guy here is running everything except for the lights. It's running 2 curved computers. I got 2 curved computers. It's running the Rodecaster. It's running the Stream Deck, but it's running because it is digital. Let me get my food out of the way here. I'll show you what I'm doing. It's running because of this guy here. A guy there can cost you $400 or $500. My best suggestion is this. Let me get back into my make it look like I'm doing something there. My best suggestion is this. Hey, Crafty Leo, I love you. You're so crazy. She says you have never lost the trust of any Mr. Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna show you this too with this green screen. This green screen probably cost me out maybe I think $200. I've been to the green screens before, but the thing that I love about this green screen here is, all right, hang with me. I'm gonna show you. All right. Let me see here. Get the chair out of the way here. The thing I love about this green screen here is, let me show you a little bit up here. Now you see the lights. This is my overhead light, and with this overhead light, if I move it out of the way, oh, good Lord, can't do that. Too much weight on it. All right, stop it. Knock it off. But at the top of this, you see the top of this green screen here. I'm able to let it down like it rolls into its own self. If I was sponsoring this, I know I probably should be putting this up so you guys can see it. Who I got it from? I got it from Amazon. And look for the one and it's my fault. Now I do apologize because I'm not leaving you links for this because I wasn't really trying to really come on and explain to you guys how to do your YouTube streaming or whatever, but I want to save you some money as well. I came on here really to talk about veteran things, but I want to save you some money, even if you're veterans doing this. Okay, so my other station, I have 3 stations in this room here. So my other station is this. If you're going to buy, hold up. We're moving into, come on, let it go. All right. If you're moving into, if you're moving into buying a MacBook, the ones that is the workhorse is not a MacBook. This is the Starlight color. Look at that thing messes with on the green screen. This is a Starlight color for this one here. And this one here is running, I want to say I'm doing 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, so this is what it is. It's super thin, super light. This is the MacBook Air M2, okay? Not bragging at all, because all my other computers are running with a USB port. Now this is USB-C port. Now I want you to check this out. On this one here, let's go over here. You only have 2 USB-C ports. All right, and this one here is going to be actually what I like about it is a magnet, kind of like, and it goes towards that. Okay, if you want to, if you got good credit for whatever you do, you can go on to, and I didn't put it in my thing here. This is a MacBook Air Pro, and it is a 13-inch screen. All right, and this is a Starlight color. I don't know if you can see that. Starlight, they have black, charcoal. But if you get this one here, where is it? When I just had. Okay, so here's another that I have to put in the side of this here, and it can give you USB ports. Let me get over here in front of this camera here. USB-C ports. This one here with these 2 prongs will fit in the side of here. The thing is, it will block up your charging port if you use it, but it can allow you to have SD card. Let's see, get yourself right. SD card, USB-C ports, and USB ports, and then you have 2 USB-C ports. Okay, so if you mess around and get a new computer, looking at yourself, all my other stuff can be plugged into this. The cool thing about this one too is you have an HDMI port for your screens, so you can do just direct there. And if you want to, you can be a USB-C port to that. My thing is, I'm in debate right now. Let me see if I can put this thing down somewhere. 1 second. Okay, so I'm in debate right now because I have. I show you this. All right, so here we go. All right, let me get this cord to go down here. I'm sorry. Okay, so here. That's my keyboard. Ooh, reserve steel. That's my guy. I have my keyboard that's over here, and I have my KRK8s with 2 mixers over here, and I have a 52-inch screen. Okay, so all those have to be plugged in to my new computer. My other computer was a MacBook Pro, and I didn't have to go through all that stuff. So if you're gonna get, I know, it's go crazy, girl. If you're going to get a new computer, especially a Mac computer. Now, look, I got to show you this. And this is my last time I hold a movie camera. I'm going to show you this. What we're operating with today, here, is, okay, if you see this guy here, you see all the plugs that are in on this side? And then I got multiple plugs on this side here. And then it comes down to my CalDigi. All right. This here is a $400. And I'm not bragging. Please believe me. Because I have to get another one to go for my other computer now that it's over there. And I am not looking forward to spending a freaking $400 on a gosh darn computer hub. But that's what it's going to be. I think there's one I found that's cheaper. So let's zoom me down here. And the one thing I like about this 9.2 camera, you see how I'm scrolling down? You can do that on the camera. You can scroll down if it's not giving you. And so now I think it's too low. I want to go up a little bit so I can click on the digit camera to go up. And that is the same camera, the 9C922 Pro Screen camera. All right. So you guys get that on lock. And you can probably, because I bought it on sale. It was $69 when I bought it on sale. And that was with the exchange. So if you are a veteran, somebody, know somebody's a veteran, get them to buy this camera for you. And you can get it. And it comes with no taxes and no shipping costs. Okay. And so now I tell you, since AI is coming into effect, you'll be able to do your own stuff. So we're going to talk about AI too. Also, we're going to talk about AI in the near future and how it can help you get your stream going. And you can express what you want to do. Okay, so in my studio here, which is super small, maybe, geez Louise, almost, I want to say probably about $10,000 or $20,000 I spent in here. But this is why I don't want you to spend this. So let me get out of here. I'm going to show you this again. All right, let me show you this again. Virtual background. Here we go. And we're going to take away the background. All right, so here we are. And once I'm done talking with you guys, this overhead light, as you can see, it's shining off my head. This is a good thing to have. So if you're ever going to have an overhead light, kind of have it, kind of behind you a little bit and on top of you. These lights I have here, you can get digital lights, or what do you call it, LED lights, and they will be less expensive. Well, they will be expensive, but they'll be less arduous. Let me tell you, this is what it is. And I'm going to show you this. And this is what I talk about, expensive, not expensive. All right. Now, paying for light bulbs. I have Hue lights on my phone. So let me see here. I'm going to show you guys this. Hue lights, you can still get it through an app. So Hue lights, and let me see, let's back it up. And I'm going to show you what the Hue light means. So when I did the Hue lights, let me see. This is probably right now in the office. And this light here above me, I think maybe, hopefully you can see it. Let's see if it turns. You won't see it, but you can adjust the color of your lights. I have Hue lights all through my house. And they're expensive, but you can adjust the color of your lights to wherever you want. Here, I kind of keep the amber or the pretty much white that's going on, and the light that's in front of me. I have two lights I can put in front of me, but the main thing is you want to light the back of your light here. So if I use this brick wall here, you can kind of see what the heck is that? Yeah, I need to zoom in. I got all my background stuff in here, and so this is what I say when it comes in. Okay, so let me see. Hold up. Okay, you can see this bag here. I bought some food from Safeway. I don't know what kind of part of the country, but I bought some food from Safeway. So if you don't want that, with the 9C1922 Pro Stream, you can see I can zoom in, and it kind of keeps from editing or whatever. I can go. Let me see how far I can. I can go all the way in, but the thing I like about it too is that I can go down, click it a couple of them down. I can go out. So if you get that, it comes with the software, the 922, the C922 Pro Stream camera comes with that. And then with Yard Stream, which I wish I could do more with, they just come with photos you can put in your background. So let me back out a little bit here. And this is a photo I took at Gene Coulon Park. So, and as you can see, my god darn Safeway bag is in there. So I need to zoom it in. Okay, so this is what I want you to know about that. Anything else, guys, about the streaming? What do you need to know? You're very welcome, dear. I appreciate you so much. Miss Ghetto is in the his house. So, y'all, you know, love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. All right. Okay. So let me see. What else do we need to know? If you get a new computer, now I'm gonna tell you this. Oh God, I gotta show you this. Let me go dig behind my green screen here. 1 second here. This really pissed me off to the almost to the highest of festivity. I don't know if I can get to that. All right, so let me show you here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch the green screen. See that? It's in you see that? It's the green screen. And I can go back here and grab what I want to show you to watch this. And the thing that's cool about it, it retracts into its own roller. So all I can do is pull it up, pull it down. If you're going to do a green screen, try. I mean, you can get some that are cheaper. I mean, this is $200. I don't expect you to spend on it. But, you know, if you know, look, that's my third green screen. And so I have to tell you what it is. Now, check this out. These are extensions, cable extensions. Now, look, this is a firewire going into a USB-C port. If you're ever going to do these things, because I have to do it with one of my sound machines, stick with Apple. I paid $20 for this. I paid $20 for this, and it's not working, so I got to go pay $45 for the cable I need. HDMI, Firewire 2. I mean, to a Bolt, Thunderbolt 2. I need a Thunderbolt 1, so it means I have to add another one to it. So can't use that. $20. $20. Another $30. Can't use them. HDMI to a USB-C port. Let me back up. HDMI to a USB-C port. $20 for this. Right now, hold up. Where did I put it? I put it around there somewhere. Hold up. There you go. So, if you mess with a Mac, if you mess with a Mac, know that you're going to be messing with a Mac hub. All right. SD card mini, 2 USB and then 2 USB-C. All right. Now, these 2 here will plug into the side of your computer. Now it leaves you with these here, but you're going to want to get a hub. This is a nice hub, but I'm going to tell you, in my hunting, if you see the USB-C ports, you may find 3 on one hub. Now, I talked to you about the digital cat. So here it is. CALDIGIT. They're going to cost you about $300 to $400 if you go, and that's on Amazon. But the thing is, know what hub you need. Don't go and pay. I'm debating. I'm not trying to pay $400, $500 for this thing. So, in order to get everything hooked up to my Mac Air, love you. Thank you, guys. I'm running my mouth so much. I see you guys. I see you. In order to get everything hooked up to my Mac Air, now I'm going to tell you my quandrum and what I'm dealing with now. And I'm telling you this because I don't want you to go through it. And if you have better ideas, you guys bring those out. I'm rocking old school lights. Now look at my fingers. You see the halo around my finger? Let me bring my finger back over. You see the halo around my finger looks kind of green? Because I'm not properly lighting what's going on with me in here. So now let me take you down again. Here we go. Now, if you want to see what I'm properly lighting with, this is one that's right over my head. This one is to my right. And that light's to my left. And then we have the green screen. Over here, I can get my stuff together here, is my beat machine that you see on the stand there. It's my other computer. I got screen there. I got a screen there. And I got an adjustable desk. All right. So, is this how I really want my studio set up? Hell no. But everything comes with a technical consequence. So, are you dealing with a PC or are you dealing with a Mac? When you hook your stuff up, oh, you going to bed, baby girl? I don't blame you. I hear you. It's getting late in here. Hey, let's where's my oh, that's my sleep. I love you, Beto. Hey, Kathy Leo, thank you for hanging out with a brother. Appreciate you so much. And hey, come back. I'll try to. I always say I'm gonna try to get back on here, but I really don't because I don't sometimes feel like it. But anyway, I will definitely show up to looking for you, and I appreciate you. You have a wonderful night's sleep, my beautiful, and thank you so very much for blessing me with your presence. I really appreciate you. And I'll always show you love, so you always get the. And let's send her off to Cricket Lands and let's send you off to sleep. Bless you, bless you, bless you. All right, so you guys get it. I'm showing you what I'm rocking with. We're gonna be actually testing this green screen out to some more stuff here, and get us on here because I'm gonna get the video background. I don't know how they're gonna let me play this on here. This is a problem I have with StreamYard. But I wanted to get you guys on point with everything and let you know that I love you and I miss you so much. And it's my fault. I've been dealing with a lot of things here. I'm volunteering to go out to hang out to the USO tomorrow. I'm going to probably try to bring you guys up. I want to hear what what are you doing with your craftiness? Okay, if you got a Mac, I'm going to tell you, I have so many freaking plugs, adapters, and everything to try to get it. And I'm telling you, I have made over, I would say over $400, $500, if not $1,000 of mistakes of buying the wrong equipment that I don't need. Let me show you this real quick. Hang on for a second. Okay, so let me say, you're rocking with the PC, right? $100 mistake. This is the ring light camera. Let me see if you get closer. You see the price I paid for that? And that's the exchange, about $100. I'm looking to give this away. You guys holler at me if you're rocking a PC. Look at this. You see, because the top of the box is green. It's going away. This is how green screen does. And so if I turn it this way, you can see. But this is a ring light camera. I was going to use it for my second camera. Can't use it because it does not work with a Mac. It works only with a PC. Look at this. I like how this box is green, right? So it's editing it out so you can't really see it. So that's what green screen does, kiddos. All right. So yeah. If you're interested, hit me up, holler at me. If you're my long-time persons I listen to, you get first dubs on it. But that's $100 mistake. Here, $20 mistake. Here, another $20 mistake. Here, another $20 mistake. So $60, $100. So $200 just right there. I have rack boxes. I have to show you that when I get off of this particular station here. I have 3 stations in this room here. This right here, I would say, was one of the best investments. If you're dealing with the MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, Thunderbolt ports here. Then you got your USB-C ports. You have your SD cards, SD card mini, SD card mini, and then you have your 2 Thunderbolt ports. Good thing I bought this when I bought my first Mac Pro book. I'm usually always a Mac Pro person, but it's not a Pro book. The thing I'm digging about it is that we will be doing live streams in other parts of Seattle. Hopefully take you to Mount Rainier while we're rocking. I want to hear from each and every one of you. And I'm going to tell you, you want to hear about another mistake I made? Check this out. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. All right. All right. Now, you want to hear what the Seattle Black veteran make mistakes with? Okay. This here is a Rodecaster Pro. Never been used. Still in the plastic. Got the case for it. Got everything. Another $400 or $500 investment that I haven't used yet. I have rack boxes. So we got to talk, guys and girls. Especially the veterans. You hit me up. We'll start talking about getting some discounts for you. I just want you to learn off of my mistakes, and I want you to do better, even with your disabilities. Okay. Now, let's get into some other stuff. Oh my good Lord, hold it up here. I grabbed my mic and it just came straight off the rack because I'm always twisting it around, and I do apologize for the noise real quick. I'm always twisting this thing around and moving it wherever because I try to do other podcasts to other people, and I try to keep my stuff on the DL. You guys going to hear some more from me. It's not going to really be pertaining just to veterans, but like I always say, I'm here for you. Actually, I'm here for the both of us. It's so good to hear from you guys. I gotta love you, sweet dreams. I know I'm pushing you guys on the East Coast to the max, and I appreciate you guys. So if you pop off, I don't blame you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and love. And let me get the sweet dreams. No, is that my? That's my dust, my little Sandman dust. Okay, when we get this straight out here, what kind of dust you sprinkle over? We're gonna have you the FBI. But okay, All right. So you see what I'm dealing with. You see some of the stuff that I'm dealing with. I just telling you this because I want you to be proficient in whatever it is. And we got AI coming in here, huh? Artificial intelligence. Oh my God. Tell me, guys, what do you think about this? I need to hear you. What do you think about this AI? I'm gonna be getting into it, honestly. Um, I'm gonna do another channel, and I'm not gonna be here, and because it's not about you seeing me, it's about the content I'm giving you. And if I'm not giving you no good content, then whether you see me or not, it doesn't matter, right? So, but let me know what your feelings about artificial intelligence. Are you using it? Do you suggest people use it? What do you think about the future of it? AI is here and it's not going nowhere. Pardon me. So we got to see where it's going to lead us. But I'll be using it because I'm tired of dropping. Look here. In the last month, almost with $1,300, $1,400. This shit is tiring. And I haven't been able to get my content out. Computer breakdown. I had to buy a computer. I want my green screen because I want to give you a taste of Seattle when I'm talking with you, but I'm gonna give you some more content that's gonna be not about the green screen, not about the tech, not about all this other crap. We need to talk about you and where you're heading in your life. If you're a disabled veteran and you're suffering from mental disabilities, I want you to be heading in a direction that's going to help you. 988. Look in your local. If you know people who are veterans who are suffering with mental issues like me, we want to find those guys to get some help. I tell you, like me, because this is why you don't see me a lot, is because when I'm dealing with things, and I'm telling you, it's a 60-year-old cat. Now, don't think I'm just pushed out the box for this. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to hear from people, which is not good. I am working on the point of where I don't need the medications to keep me comfortable or happy. I'm working with who I am on a day-to-day basis. And I want to highly and sincerely express this to some of my brothers and sisters who may be suffering. I know it's hard from my perspective, but it's not impossible. You can achieve to be a better person. Let me tell you this. For me, just for me, okay? I found that meditation was a better thing for me, and that's slowing down. I don't talk a lot in the morning or in the afternoon. I try to listen to my brain and ask my brain, is it still going back in the past of whether somebody hurt me or inflicted on me? How, and if I so, why am I constantly thinking about that instead of thinking about what's right now? You go, you go, you go. There you go. Ghetto says, with God, everything's possible. Right on, right on, right on. And you find that possibility. For me, I was like, okay, I need to stop, slow down. Now, even when we talk about prayer is meditation. Slow down, stop, live in the present moment. You know, for me, it's like this. Cats will say, well, I said, I'm blessed when I can wake up. My feet hit the ground. And let me tell you guys, boys and girls, let me tell you this. When you get older, you get new pains. You get pains that are hurting you so bad that you like, oh God, let me just go back and lay down. Or can I get up and walk? Now, we don't think about this because you're not 60. Get people say I'm old at 30. No, 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 no. I would say this, and this is what I say too. I tell some of my senior people this, and I tell them my younger brothers and sisters this. Growing old is not for the feeble-minded, which means this. You got to get up and fight every day. Look here. I deal with neuropathy. I deal with arthritis because of neuropathy. And then I deal with mental stress. Ain't this about them? So this is what I want you guys to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a disabled veteran, I want you to strive to get that 100%. Even if you're not, I want you to start putting your money away. Start planning for, look, where I live. If it wasn't for my disability, I probably couldn't live at the place where I live. You dig? Look, one thing I would know is I'm not going to be broke, but I won't be rich living off of this. Kid, are you crazy? I won't be rich living off of this, but I will be enough to live comfortable. Now, I want you to understand this. When you get past 30, yes, you're so right. You get past 30, dental, vision, medical, these are medications that you have to pay for. Medications is no joke. Now, if you're over 30%, 10%, go and get your primary doctor at the VA because you get a primary doctor for free. You dig? Free. So this is what we can. Are you crazy? Oh man, you guys are off the chain. Miss Ghetto. You guys are wild. Love you guys. Brian, appreciate you, man. Oh, I should be watching the Nuggets game. I'm going to watch the reruns on YouTube. But yeah, you guys, come on. Okay, so if you need any help how to set your stuff up, honestly, dig. I think I'm gonna do another cast on just my cell phone. And I honestly, I started off. This is my little boy who I had to put down, little Zik monster. He's a cute dude. He's my first cat. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I started off doing YouTube on this iPhone, was it 13 Pro? iPhone 13 Pro, I think is a bigger one. I was doing it on mine, and I got a, I don't know, I should give it to you guys because I might be using it to do my next one, but I did this on it for a while. The only thing I didn't like about this one here, to be honest with you, is that I really couldn't focus in, and I couldn't do like I'm doing on this this one here. Like, so now I can go in, I can go all the way in, I can push it in here, I can go up, I can go down. I wasn't able to do that with this one here. And it did ask you for payments due. Fuck you guys. I thought I paid you guys. Gotta go pay. But yeah, I did this on this phone here, and I really didn't dig it that much because I didn't have much range how I can do things. So the camera that I was talking to you about, the C922 Pro screen, find that camera. It doesn't come. It's a Logic, LOGI Logic a camera. It doesn't come with a block on it, but you can always unplug it from your thing, and it comes with the download software. Let me show you the software. I'm gonna keep showing you guys everything here. So here's the software. So when I want to go in or out, up or down, I can use that software to do that. And that's on the computer here. And let me see here. Let's get you down here. And this is the Logic Cam capture. Now, when you get onto that, you're going to have some pretty interesting experiences with it. So I'll let you go through it. But if you have any issues with it, please give me a holler. Ay, ay, ay. And we'll get you squared away. Now, look at this here. I need to get closer because there we go. All right, let's see here. All right, there we go. And then I can click left, click right, click left, click right, go up, 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 up. And there we are. All right. So there's one thing you can do. Oh, yeah, it's crazy expensive up there. I'm telling you. Ugh, I'm tired of spending money. I'm like, good Lord. And so understand this too. Computers, just like software, has a date. Either you use it or you're going to lose it. So with this MacBook Air that I got, it's an M2, they would tell you pretty much go, if you're going to get a MacBook Air, let me get this wire. I don't like my wires all over the place. There you go. I'm sorry. Ugh. If you get a MacBook Air, try to get a 16 RAM. 16 RAM is going to cost you way more money. Yeah, I know it. It'll probably run you in about 2,000 for it, which is freaking ridiculous. But if you're going to spend that money, holler at your boy. Oh, good Lord. Holler at your boy. I got lighting and everything over here, so please forgive me. Holler at your boy so I can tell you where you should not spend your money. It's going to be where you should not spend your money, and what's going to be, as always, is fucking cables, adapters. Okay, so if you ever get a hub like the Cal Digi, I don't recommend it unless you actually need it. It is a good hub. I have it. I paid $400 for it when I first came out. I'm not trying to pay that again, but I would say look at all your connections. All right. Oh, right on. I'm straight a Windows and Android user, easy. Okay, Ghetto, hit me up on my email, and I can, if you want. Where's that freaking camera? If you want, where I put that gosh darn camera. I paid $100 for it. I'll sell it to you for 30. Oh, here we go. And it's yours. Well, just do what you got to do. It's a ring light camera. I'm telling you, look at the price on that. And I can't use it. Okay. I think it says $9.95. About $100 for it, and that was from AFIS, which is the Armed Forces Network. I just trip out because it's green on the side, and you can't see it on the side. It's pretty freaking cool. But that's green screen, okay? But you check it out, and you look at it, and you see if it's what you want to pay for. And costs $100. I'll sell it to you for $30, which is pretty much nothing. So if you want it, yeah, just hit me on the email. And I'll get rid of it. I will give it to you. I'll say get rid of it. I'll get rid of it, but I will do it. I'm telling you, I have. Once I get this all set up and done, I'll show you behind the green screen, and we got more stuff over there. But yeah, like I said, my Rodecaster, I bought even a case for it so I can travel with it. This is Rodecaster, the same thing that I'm giving you all these sound effects from. So all those are coming from the Rodecaster, and you can plug in, you can record your sessions or whatever. But I'll do the Rodecaster later on. I think I'm gonna do it a local giveaway, but hit me up and let me see. Hold up. Let me see what we're going here. What we're saying here. What's the name of it? Oh, okay, hold up. And let me see. The name of it is Razor. Oh, it's not showing it. It's Razor. Here we go. Let me see. It's a Razor. Okay, it's Razor, Razer, and it's Kino, K-I-Y-O, broadcasting camera with illumination distraction. So yeah, it's let me see, I'll turn it this way here so maybe you can get my hand off of it. Let's go down. Where's the camera? Here's the camera. All right, Razer Kano broadcasting camera. Yeah, look it up. And only thing we have to deal with is shipping and handling, and we're good. Oh, you got my email from African Dreamer. That's my dude. From African Dreamer met. Hey, it is a blessing to meet you. A blessing to see you. Yes, African Dreamer is one cool dude. Him and April are my peoples, my peoples, my peoples. A blessing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Right on. And this is coming from the Roadcaster. Okay, so we're gonna do a Roadcaster probably later on. But yeah, if you guys and girls are deciding to get, and these monitors that I have, these are auto monitors. They are KRK5s. You can get them on eBay. Pretty cheap. They're good monitors so far. They have upscaled some monitors. I was listening to DJ Jazzy Jeff. The monitors I want to get that I'm not paying for right now, those things are about $2,000 for just one. So for two of them, and we're talking a set, is going to run you about $4,000. Now that's if you're seriously into your audio and what you're doing. I would suggest this. Okay, so these headphones I have on here now. I forget what these guys are called. These are some good audio headphones. So let me see if you can see them. They came with my mic, actually. I bought them with my Shure mic. But these headphones here, I think they'll probably run you, I'm sorry to say, maybe $200. But yeah, but if you can't look, instead of paying for audio monitors, I have KRK5s and I have KRK8s. The 8s, they'll kick you through the roof. And look at what your room is, what the size of your room is. And actually, I would say this, instead of going and dropping all that money, get you some good headphones and do your mixing from there if you're doing audio. Because if you're going to get 8s or get some definitely the KRK8s, they have improved where there's more like digital electronics cards that are behind the sound process, just like Bose does the same thing. But the KRK8s and the KRKs will give you just a studio sound, 100% of what it sounds like, different from Bose. Now, dig it. I have some Bose headphones that I take with me and I travel with, but those Bose headphones are for when I just want to get some, just get into my stuff like the beats. Beats are nothing that you should be trying to mix your music with. Beats have their own digital that's put in for the bass that you want to hear. Just the same thing with Bose. So when you mess with the KRK 8s, 5s, or whatever, and they're good. I think these are good starters to work with. And you can get them cheaper on eBay. Get those, and I have my 8s, my 5s just right here. They're in front of my monitors, my audio monitors. These are my these are monitors of this. You got audio monitors, which are your speakers, and you got digital monitors, which are your monitors that you're looking, all this stuff that you're looking at. Okay. So when you go and snatch some of these, the audio monitors will work off of a 1/4-inch plug-in. I think there's other plugins, but I only use the quarters because I like the. And I went and spent like hella gang of money on Magavi. Don't do it. Magavi connecting wires will cost you a little bit of money. I paid $50 for a 3-inch Magavi wire plug-in. You don't want to be doing that because most of your stuff is going to be in needing at least a 6-foot plug, a connection, a cable. So I say 6 foot because it gives you room to play. Don't do a 3-foot I'm sorry. It doesn't give you room to play. So I think I'm gonna have to do a show on just talking about equipment and what you should, what equipment will do what for you and how you should spend it. Like I say, right now with me, if we really look at it, and I don't want you spending this money, $200 green screen. Let's go ahead and put it. Let's get it real. Let's get it real. Let's get it real. Let's drop this. Let's go none. Okay, so let me ramp it back to $200 green screen. I don't want you spending this. $400 for a mic. The mic to keep it from bouncing and talking all over the place. That was another $60. The arm, probably like some other 20, $30. Add this up with me, guys. Keep it going. In front of me is, this is where I say the arm that I did get, and I do like it because the arm holds the computer, holds the mic, holds the light, and if I wanted to, it would hold a cell phone. Okay, that was another about $200. Maybe I should go into this and just dig it up. And then with these lights that I have, these are old school lights, and you can get old school lights. Don't go out and spend it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a better DIY project. If you have a lamp with no shade on it, which would be great if you had a shade on it, but if you had no shade on it, put it in a diffuser that you can go to the 99-cent store. And it's like print copy paper. If you put it over something, you can copy it. Just find a way you can hold that in front of it. Or better yet, you can do it aluminum behind it and bounce it off the wall, and then it can illuminate you. Nobody will have a light facing towards you. The reason why is that, let me see here. It starts, it's too bright. You never have a light facing towards your camera because it's too bright. Okay, so what you want is like this here is an overhead light. I think I showed you guys this. So the overhead light, the thing that I like about the overhead light is it's supposed to be like kind of right behind here, and it can still give the green screen light. So let's go back to the green screen and I'll show you. All right, and so this is what you're gonna see with the green screen. Okay, so now the brick wall is only the length of my green screen. So this is why we want a camera like this one here, so where you can zoom in. And you see how it zooms in? You don't see the background. You don't see that. We go back out. You don't see this. You don't see that. All right. My closet, my other over here. Okay. So here we go. Go in. All right. Now, what do you see? You see nothing but me. Right. Now I can go up. I can go down. All right. So this is what you'll be working with that particular camera. Now, this brick wall is not mine. It belongs to Yardstream. This one here is mine. This one here is mine. So you can add on with Yardstream. But the problem I am not happy with Yardstream is I would prefer to have a video showing behind you. Now, can I do that? I haven't looked into it yet. But I want a video to where I can look, where I can have it moving behind me. Now, as you see this, you see what I say about the light? You can see it right here on my head. The light that's right over, right? So it's kind of pushing back. And the thing is, it helps. Now look at my fingers. Let's go this one here. See the glow kind of around the finger? Now, you can adjust the fade with iTunes. Look at it with StreamYard. Now look, I took myself all the way out. Now you see me coming slowly back in, right? Right. This is what StreamYard will give you. All right. Now there we go. All right. Now look, if I overdo it, you see how it's just. Now I can use this as a gray background. Let's go back into it. All right. So you have some choices. And that's one thing we love about America is we have choices, right? All right, so now you got the brick wall effect, but look at my hand. Watch this. Let me move it over here. You see that glow that's right around my hand? That's because I didn't do the settings right for the VR background. Let me see. Now let me see. We're gonna try to move this in. This is what okay. Now you see moving at the end of the like 40. It's 48. Now look at it starts taking away my fingertips. If you see that, so I have to move it back in. Now this is what working with StreamYard is gonna do for you. Okay. So the mission is save you some money. All right. Now, yes, in the studio, I got $20,000 worth of crap. I don't say crap, worth of things. And we have to work on those things. So I just want you guys to be abreast of that. And I appreciate each and every one of you coming to hang out. So I don't like using this background because man, I shot for this, man. I mean, I could use some stuff like this, but it ain't my spot. But when you have green screen, it works better when you use these virtual backgrounds. Now, on the layout, they ask you if you have green screen, and you can say, "Well, no, I don't have green screen." Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I don't have it. Let me see. Let me take myself off it. No, I don't have green screen. Now, see me not having green screen, what it does. You see my chair. You see everything just kind of, and you can see the green screen like right in between here or whatever. Yeah. So when you say I do have green screen, now you don't see all that play, right? Right. All right. So getting you up on game here, guys. And so I love this one here. I was out with my best friend Patty J, and we were shooting with her spear, and we're out at the beach. But I love this one too. It's at Gene Coulon Park over in Renton, Washington. All right, and so I can go here now. Now look at here. Now check this out. I'm on a brick. This should be easy, right? Right. Now let's go. I have no green screen. Watch how it. You see how it's just fading left and right and left, right and left. So if you see somebody rocking and say I have green screen, boom, here we are. Which you have green screen, right? Now you can take photos of whatever you want and add them into whatever you want with that. My thing is, like I say, I wish that I can have, and I know it's another site. I was talking to my girl shifting some soil. Mona, respect, dear heart. Um, uh, we were talking, and I know there's another web page or with a website, not like StreamYard, where you can have videos. If you guys know it, just hit me up and let me know. All right, so yeah, so this is what we wanted to get you on point with. What is green screen, how it works with you, how you should not spend money. I telling you, uh, these cables here, these are adapters. I have a Firewire that I enjoy. Uh, yeah, OBS. You know, you're right, Ghetto. I haven't messed with OBS because it was too much complicated, I guess, for my little brain. I don't think it was that complicated, but I didn't mess with it because they were complicated. But OBS, yes. For you guys who can rock with it, OBS. And I think, are they still doing it free, Ghetto? I think they're still doing it free to a certain extent. But I want you guys to be understand this. If you're dealing with a Mac, in which I don't like, is that they went to this USB-C port crap, and to me, it's garbage. But it's what it is, and I have to still work with it. But when I go look for a hub to support most of my USB, most of the hubs will support USB, and you may find a hub like even CalDigi that may have 3 USB-C ports on it. But it sucks because their computers are USB-C ports, period. And so, like I say, get one of these guys, and you have SD card mini, 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-Cs. Well, you got USBs, and then you got USB-C, these 2 here, and then you have an HDMI automatically plugging into your main computer screen, because a screen. And to me, I like real estate. I like real estate on my computers. And so I have 4 monitors in here, and none of them are less than 30 inches where we're seeing each other. The 2 I'm seeing you off here are 2 curved ones, and I think they're 30 inches. But you can get this here, and I think it's called a J5 or something like that. It's a J5, J5 creation is what they call it. And it will give you the SD cards, mini, big one, and it will give you also USB, and then 2 USBs and 2 USB-Cs, and then you have the HDMI that's on there. So always, you see me rocking with. I never dealt with MacBook Pros. This is the MacBook Air. Now, the MacBook Pro, if you get the new MacBook Pro, which should come with an M2 chip, you want to get at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay. It's going to cost you more money. All right. I got 8 gigabytes of RAM with the Air. Now, the different from the Air, different from the Pro is a lot, but I'll give you just the basics. The MacBook Pro is going to, it has a fan in it, and that fan will help cool it down. The MacBook Air does not have a fan in it, but you can still, which I'm going to be using the MacBook Air M2. This is the 2022 model, a 13-inch screen. All right. So whenever you're looking for plugs, adapters, make sure you put the MacBook M2. Is it a MacBook Pro, MacBook Air? Make sure you put the M2 in there if it's an M2, because you want to make sure it's compatible. So now they're running the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt is pretty much this same stuff here that you can run. Let me see here. And as you can see on this one here, I want you to be aware of this. I got too close, maybe. I want you to be aware of what you're plugging into. This is supposed to be the Thunderbolt 2, and we wanted to go to a Thunderbolt 3 going into a 2. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And just to get, and look at this. This is a HDMI. It's another HDMI, and it's going to a USB-C. Okay, so and this one here is not going to USB-C 1. It's a 2 or 3, I think it is. And so I'm trying to get this one Mac down to my Apogee. Check this out. My oldest equipment that I have, Apogee Duet Firewire. Bought that guy back in 2009. It is a beast. I'm still going to keep it. One of my oldest, I'm going to keep it. I got mixers, but the Apogee Duet, they made it particularly for Apple computer. Now, if you're rocking a PC, every time you go in and look at hooking up anything with it, make sure you put a year. And so this is what I do for this MacBook Air. Now, yeah, over here. Now, I had to get this because most of all my computers, they've been black or gray. This is the Starlight. I know you probably can't see that well because I got lights all over here. But this is the Starlight for the MacBook Air. You see how thin it is. And you look at that. Look at that finger over here. Okay, left or right here. You see this here? These are the only 2 ports that they have. Outside of the charging port that's on here. And then on the other side, the only thing you have is headphones. So this is why I say this here is going to be essential. Put this dude in here. Let me see here. Let's get this right. All right, let's put her in here. And you see those two going in here. But like I say, the problem is it covers up your charging port. But then what does it give you? 2 USB-Cs, 2 UBS, SD card, and an SD card mini. All right. And so, yeah. And so still, it ain't all, all that. I have so much I got to do on this gosh darn computer. And today, I'm being confronted with this. In order to get the right card to hook up to my Duet, it's a $45. In order to get all this stuff hooked up, I got to spend another $250 for a hub. Shit. Yeah. But anyway, all right, guys and girls, I love you guys. Hey, Ghetto, thank you. This Ghetto, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you for hooking up. And you, if you get back on there, I hope I'll be seeing you with African Dreaming. Wonderful. Him and April are the bomb. And I love you guys. And Ghetto, thank you so much, brother. Thank you, my baby. To my heart. Appreciate you. All right, I talked long enough. I think I talked 3 hours. I don't even know if I talked that long, but I just want to make sure you guys were hooked up and got everything squared away. I didn't want to talk about I didn't want to talk a lot about mental disorder because I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV or the internet. Appreciate you. True to the heart. But I just want to give you guys some 411. And two problems with my channel is this. One, I don't show up enough. That's my fault. Two, I don't talk about all the heebie-jeebie stuff, but I need to because but I want to talk about us being successful and us moving forward, us moving into a direction to where we are maximizing our benefits as our own persons. Understand this. We're not here for each other. We're here for ourselves, but we appreciate being here for each other. And I want to let you guys know, especially Ghetto, love you, appreciate you. You guys understand this. We're going to get you in a place of happiness. We're going to die trying. I'm going to come up and I'm going to have another page. We're going to talk about things. I think I'm trying to figure out what I want to name a page, but I already got some ideas. But we're going to talk about things, and what we're going to talk about is, like I say, not just us living. Let's talk about us moving forward. All right. And one thing is this: always do this, and help me. Let's not worry about the past. Let's not worry about the future. Let's focus on right now. We can always plan for the future, but unless we live in the moment, right now, you need to know that you're great. You're wonderful. And anytime you catch yourself living in the past that is not conducive to you living in the present, understand it, stop and breathe. Let it go. Let it go. LIG, let it go. Let me tell you, I'm in this with you, is that I often find myself living in the past. And what I think sometimes living in the past is not helpful to me living in the present. So when we find ourselves living in the past and we are not positive with it, stop, understand it, breathe, and let it go. And understand you're not the only person. You're not by yourself. We all do it. You know, we don't want to live in a past of regretting, but we don't want to live in a past of it pissed me off, because that was the past. What we didn't do to handle it then, we need to think about how we can keep ourselves from being in that position now. And then what we do is stop thinking about the past that brings us nothing but negativity. You're not alone. I do it frequently. And the sad thing, sometimes I even talk about it like, fuck that mother. Because I'm letting the past take over me as right now. And you know what? The past does not define you. Who you are now, where you want to move to, that's more important. And I will tell you this, I love each and every one of you. But there's no buts about that. I do. I care about each and every one of you. And I don't want none of you going through some of the crap that I put myself through. And so that is wake up, you get out of that shower, in that shower, look at that person in the mirror and go, man, I'm blessed to be with you today. Man, be blessed to be with you today. Be blessed to know how beautiful that you are. You guys think I'm playing with it. I'm telling you, no. I still go through some hard stuff. I'm 60 years old now. And check it. I lost my support animal. My mother was in the hospital with a stroke. I'm still dealing with my own personal stuff. How do I roll? Living in the moment. I don't like all this bull, but I'm here. I woke up. I have in America, I have an option. I have an option to be where I want to be. Yes, this shit that I have on my back is overwhelming and is tiring, but I'm not done. I'm not done. You're not done. You are here for a purpose. You are here for a reason. Please believe me. I'm 6 years old and still trying to figure out why I'm here. But as painful as it is sometimes that's what makes us grow, is some of the pain. But we should not waddle in the pain like a pig waddles in the mud. Get out, wash yourself off, stand up and go, okay, all right, I don't understand, but I'm still here. And you know who appreciates you for still being here? I fucking do. Pardon my vernacular, but I fucking appreciate you. You're here, you're rocking with me. Ghetto, I love you. You guys are bomb. You guys are the shit. So don't ever give up on you. Look here. We are going to experience some things that's going to hurt our fucking hearts. But I tell you this. If we did not experience some things that hurt our hearts, how will we grow? And the thing is this. Love you, love you, love you, love you, brother. The thing is this. You guys are fucking special. You are. All right? We'll talk about benefits. We'll talk about all this other shit. But the thing is, you're fucking special. And don't give up on you, because I will not. You guys make my fucking day. Honestly, I tell you. You think I would be here more often, but I'm scared too sometimes. But the thing is, I understand you may be scared. You may be hurting. I want you to not bombard your mind with negativity. Bombard your mind with each breath you take. I will tell you this, and I'm going to challenge you guys at this. Anytime you're kind of feeling sad and down or whatever, I want you to sit down and quiet yourself. Turn off the TV. Turn off the computer. I want to challenge you this. Can you feel the air from your nose going over your upper lip? If you cannot, that means you're way busy with everything. I always say the first and last thing that you would do on this planet, and that is breathe. We worry about everything else, but do we feel the cold air from our upper lip coming out of our nostrils? It took me 5 days of sitting meditation, and that was an hour, 2 times a day for 5 days to feel it. Now, if you cannot feel it, I know you can take your time of getting there, but understand what makes you is that you're breathing. What are you doing with that breath? Are you using it, worrying about the past, hating the past, trying to get to the future? Or are you trying to live in it right now? Live in your voice right now. Stop. Get away from all this stuff. Computers, TVs, everybody else, the crowds. Sit down. Turn off the TV, turn off the computer. Naturally breathe. Don't force yourself to breathe. When you get to the point where you can feel that colder air from your nostrils over going to your upper lip, you will reach some places that I used to be at. And when I wanted to be at, I'm going to go back there. Please believe me, because there's no way that I can be any of help from you if I am not trying to tell you how special you are and believe in who you are. Take a time away from all the drama that YouTube and everything that brings you, and just sit in quietness and just breathe. That's not even a tall order. Right? And you don't need to join a Patreon for me. You don't need to join anything. I just want you to be better you, because you are very important. You need to understand that. I don't tell people what they need to do, but I will have to tell you, you need to understand how important you are, how special you are, and how loved you are. All right? So when you look in the mirror, see the black veteran, tell me everything. Yeah, I told you, you better do it. No, because I love you. Honestly, I love you. And everybody who's just trying to be the better person that they can be, you got me. You got me. And I will continue to bring you things that hopefully can help you live more comfortable in your space. Your space, not mine, not anybody else, your space. You need to be comfortable in your space, and you need to be happy with who you are, and you need to love who you are. Again, I never talk about need and telling people what they need, but that's the only thing. You know, God put you on this earth for a reason. Whether you can figure it out now, it's okay. If you cannot, it's okay. Just know that you are special and love yourself and move peacefully. You know, we're living in a divided country now. We're fighting against everybody, whether you're Democrat, Republican, or black, white, Mexican. Look here. Knock that stuff off. How can I tell you anything about you when I don't even know what the fuck is going on with me? Please forgive me. I've pardoned my mouth. But no, that's bull. It's bull. If I am not trying to help my brothers and sisters live in a more peaceful life, what am I doing? I mean, like, even if I was a millionaire, how can I do this? You know? How can I do this? I don't know, but I can say this. I'm blessed with you guys. Thank you, Ghetto. Appreciate you. I'm blessed. I'm telling you, it gets freaking hard in my neighborhood. Let me be real with you. In my neighborhood where I live, and I'm not talking about who I live around, I'm talking about in my own brain, which is my neighborhood. Your brain is your neighborhood. I grew up in Compton and Long Beach back in the 80s when gangs were in full effect. But any young brother or sister who's growing up in that, you have a choice. Care about me and how I can improve myself, how I can love myself. I mean, look, I could have got caught up in the 213. I ain't saying nothing about my brothers, my Crips, all my Bloods, which was DJ Quick's people. We talk about Tashi 6ix9ine or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Where are you heading with this? Where are you going? Life is not about, oh, I have a MacBook. It doesn't matter. All this crap around me, it matters if I can use it for the benefit of helping myself, with helping my brothers and sisters. That's what will make me more happy. And so I thank you for the TLA. Thank you, TLA, because he says if you're over 60 years old or 40 years old, you got something to say. And I'm like, well, I don't really have much to say, but then again, I do, because I see a lot of turmoil going on with us these days. My brothers, my sisters, I ain't telling you what you should do and how you should do it, except for love yourself. Find the better part of you. Take time out. Stop. I'm single. I choose to be single. Because at this age, I'm still trying to figure out who the heck I am. What the hell am I doing here? And so my thing is compassion. That's something that I would like. Love is something that I would like. And if you're not giving it to yourself, why are you looking for somebody else to give that to you? You have to be the captain of your ship and give yourself love and reiterate that to people around you. Now, understand, everybody's not going to be, because we are, as people, and we're in the richest nation in the country, in the world. And we are still fighting, trying to figure out who we are, because we don't talk about it enough. And what we need to express is that, sincerely, I love you, and I want you to do better. I say that to myself, okay? And I look myself in the mirror and go, okay, let's do this. And I'm telling you, it's not easy, it's hard. Try waking up in the morning and just be quiet. Don't cut the TV on, don't turn the phone on. And listen to you. Get him, I love you. You're so crazy. I don't mean if it's African dreaming. You. Yeah, no, you're so right. Oh, that's what dude. Oh, he's from Seattle too. That's what dude. Okay, right on. Yeah, let's see. He caught me. It's now, okay, anybody else catch up with this? You right, Cato, and that's what I do. From Seattle, Washington. Yes, give it up. Oh, yes. Yeah, he heard it from me because I met a woman up here. Okay, everybody, you don't know the backstory. So I met a woman up here. Cool in the game. But man, I was only seeing her a certain time, just like I known her. So, I took the finger down. I did the old test. Came up. Oh, my God. It smelled like some shit that Charlie Tuna would have said, nope, we kicking this bitch out the sea, right? She couldn't make it in the sea because she was too funky. And that's what Ghetto, that's what he met me. Brothers, love, much love, and respect. Yeah. Jeez. Let's say I be careful what I say. This brother remembers me. Yeah, he's from Africa Dreaming. Right on, Ghetto. Much love, brother. Respect. Respect. He's the Seattle toe. He's from Seattle as well. This is my dude, right? Oh, you got me. See, that's what I'm saying. Brother like that got me laughing. Yeah. I can rock with this. Yeah, you can give me my next couple of beers. Okay. Right on. So this is what I'm saying. Keep each other rocking, man. Keep each other laughing. Ghetto, you a cool ass brother. Thank you so much, man. Much love. Love you, my brother. And yeah, I met him over African Dreaming. If you ever get a hold of African Dreaming's page, him and his beautiful wife, you guys check those people out. They are some wonderful people. It's been a while since I've been on, but yeah, thanks, Ghetto, for that. You crazy dog. Oh, you got me killing over here. You crazy, my brother. Right on. Right on. This is my man here. 100 grand. I tell you, bro. Oh, from Portland. Oh, my bad. Okay, Portland. You know, we always the same up here. We all about to laughing. Yes. You know what? Together, I'm going to be making a train trip down to Portland. I think probably in the next 4 weeks, man. So before I go down there, I'm going to hit you up, man. And if we connect, first rounds on me. I'm buying hors d'oeuvres and whatever, or appetizers. And first rounds on me. I'm gonna try to bring one more girl with me. I'm trying to bring Patty J with me. But you hear the train behind me. This is crazy. Yes. Oh, you lived in Cali too? Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I was down in Cali, had to raise up. I'm in Seattle, Washington now. But yeah, Portland. I don't know. Portland kind of went south because of the pandemic, but I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on Portland because I am definitely trying to see about buying some property out there in Portland or near the area of Portland. I want to get some waterfront property out that way. But yeah, man, you guys. Oh, Ghetto, you got me rolling. This is my dude, man. Next time I roll up on here, you gotta come up, Ghetto. So you gotta come up. We gotta rap, man, because you are the bomb. The Northwest brother, should I say? And if he was from Cali, lives in the Northwest now, I respect the move. Honestly, I respect the move. Right on, Ghetto. Shit, you made my day, my brother. I'm telling you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Don't ever count anything out. You come up on here and you're going to find some brothers and sisters up in here who got it going on, who just loving it. Oh, you outside of Portland and would like to do anything up here, my homie. Okay. I wouldn't buy anything up here, my homie. It's bad these days. Homeless and drugs. Yeah, I hear you on it, partner. I hear you, brother. Up here in Seattle, dog. I got cats up here doing meth right on the street. Got that little straw and aluminum foil. I ain't never did meth, but I see it happen. I'm like, wow. Oh, it's fentanyl now. Crush it up, put it on there, and they're lighting it up in there and hell in fentanyl. Yeah. So Washington, Seattle, they're trying to turn it into San Francisco since everybody's leaving out of California. And they went straight past Portland. And they coming up here. So Ghetto up here in Washington, Seattle, in the downtown area of Seattle, Queen Anne, you're dropping about $1.5 million for a 2-bedroom up here. So let me ask you, is it crazy like that up there as well? It's because these legalized everywhere. And yes, exactly. Fucking nuts. Washington State now, they started coming at them, even if you just have anything on you in the paraphernalia, you can get 3 months in jail or a $5,000 fine. So Emsley now, oh no, you cool, my brother. Yeah, I'm the same way. People ask me, you kiss your mouth? You kiss your mama with that mouth? Yeah. Yeah, my mom knows, but you're right. Yeah, 3 G's a month of 1 bedroom. Yeah. Is it popping down there like that too? Because in the Northwest now, because we're not, I think we're not experiencing all these hurricanes, floods, and all this other stuff yet. Northwest is where everybody's migrating to outside of central United States. But you can't get no waterfront property on the West Coast unless you're getting off almost $2,000 or 2 mil, should I say, for that. Yeah, and Ghetto's right. 2 G's a month for one. Yeah, that's what I'm paying pretty much for where I am right now. It's about almost a little under $2,000 a month for a 2-bedroom. And I'm on like not the top floor of this complex I live in, which kind of sucks, but it's cool too because I don't have to worry about when a fire alarm happens. You walking your ass down some stairs unless you got a parachute or a bungee jump. You're gonna be in it. This is what they're doing. I think they've been doing it in the East Coast. Since they can't build out, they're gonna build up, and the higher you go, the more you pay, because you got, you get. I have a nice view of Mount Rainier that's over here, but anywhere on the western side of Washington, you can get a good view of Mount Rainier unless you're just living in some, bad stuff, whatever. But yeah, you guys, stay on top of that. And Canada, you got me because I was telling him, I said, "Oh, with that girl," and I put my finger down there and I put it to my nose. I'm like, "Oh hell no!" I put it to her nose. She was like, "Oh hell no!" I'm like, "If you saying hell no, oh, you got to go, dude." Told her, "Put on your panties." I'm putting on my drawers, and we out. I don't know. I don't even want no parts of the pussy. Pardon my vernacular, but no. West Coast, East Coast ghettos are built up. Yep, and easy. They make it that way to the West Coast, and on the West Coast now. Yeah, and and the sad thing is hopefully they're not building these ghetto buildings at like Iowa now that half of it broke down. And the whole apartment complex. And this one thing I have to worry about is people trying to get over on us as far as trying to throw up some bullshit property and then have us living in it, and then some catastrophic crap comes down and half of the building breaks down. We've seen it in Florida. I think it's in Iowa that this is going down. So yeah. And it's really sad because I feel, and this is my personal feeling, is that the powers that be, the people who are making money, who figure we're gonna fake it till we make it too. We're gonna build some bullshit for you guys to get into. This my dollar is the bottom line, and once I get my dollar, then I'll deal with the consequences at a later point in time. It's kind of like playing, and look here, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's kind of like playing like Donald Trump. I'm gonna drag this trial out, drag it out until I don't have to do anything or pay a little bit of shit about it, or I have enough money to jump on it and squash it or quash it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but this is why I give you guys the full 411 on what the Seattle Black veterans going through. People tell me I shouldn't, and I understand it because maybe it can come back to haunt me or whatever. But I'm giving you the full 411 so you don't make the mistakes that I have made. You dig? Gentrification in all cities. Oh, Ghetto is so 100% right with this. Let me give you this, and I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna tell you what the real is. Now, this is the thing. When you become my age, I'm 60, coming 60 this year. Is that I lived through it. People can tell me, what they read in books or whatever, but Ghetto is 100% right. The gentrification is going on in all cities. Seattle, they used to have a place called the Central District, and we called it the CD. So what you start doing was sending all these people to jail because a lot of these brothers and sisters living in these areas are trying to maintain and get jobs, but the jobs are not available. So what we start doing is illegal activities, get us caught up in jail. I'm not saying all. Get us caught up in jail. Now we're handling look here. Let me give you this. This is a good example. You get busted on driving while your license is suspended. You know what they're going to do? They're going to impound your car. Now, they impound your car. That's a $200 a day impound. But now you're in jail trying to get out of jail. 3 or 4 days, now 2, 4, 6, almost $1,000 to get your car, and you haven't had enough money to get your ass out of jail safe. So what do? Man, forget my car, get myself out of here. I got to get myself into an apartment. Now, this is another thing that they have. I want you girls and guys and girls to understand it. It's called SODA, and it is SODA, and it's an acronym for Stay Out of Drug Area. How many people you know who are poor do not live in a drug area? So that means once you go into your own domicile and you come outside, a cop can go, hey, what's going on with you? You on probation. Let me arrest you. If you start talking shit to me, I'm going to arrest you. And if you violate probation violation, you're doing 30 days off the top. Second, 90 days, 60 days. Third, 90 days. Now, it may have changed and got more. So now, how do you pay your rent? How do you pay for your car that got impounded? You can't. So what do you have to do? Move to an area. That's with drugs, trafficking. Now, you amongst the, what do they say? Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. You admire all the pimps, pushers, players, hustlers, gamblers. You say, I'm cool. I'm no fool, right? Now, you got to get yourself out of the situation, get your kids out of the situation. Now, how do you deal with this while you're incarcerated for 60 days and your wife's out here trying to do it by herself? It's a setup. My thoughts, right? So now here we are in a setup. Now, gentrifying our neighborhood, you know what they're doing now? The system is created for us to lose. Exactly. I can't speak for black folks, but I know it's the most for all y'all. Dang sure if they do it to us, they do it to white folks too. Oh, exactly. Understand this. This is talking about people with an income. I don't care if you white, black, Mexican, Asian. If you don't have that income, you are not staying in my area. Is what the system says. If you want to see a prime example of that, check out Seattle Central District. Used to be called the CD. They're pushing all these people down towards Tacoma, which is Pierce County. Right? So now you're pushing you out of Seattle. We're pushing you towards Renton. We're pushing you towards Tequila. We're pushing you towards Kent. We're pushing you towards Federal Way. Because if you ain't got this money to live in our area, we don't want you in this area. Ain't that about a whooping? Gentrification is a thing that is going on rapidly through a lot of neighborhoods. Now, this is the thing I'm interested about. So anybody who's from the San Francisco area, please hit me up and let me know what's going on. I know I talked to cats around the Sacramento area. Oh, they still hanging in there because it's not Frisco area, but San Francisco, California, losing a lot of people because of their taxes. How they're slapping taxes on people left and right. And you know it's something with my Caucasian brothers and sisters go, no, fuck, we out of here. We can't take this no more. Most of them cats is moving to Arizona, Seattle, and Oregon. They ain't telling you where. Well, the first the prime example is Compton and Watts. You ain't lying about that. Then were they into slavery. Y'all migrants to California, and the rich uppity white folks don't want us around, don't want y'all around. So they created cities for us. This is true too. Now check this out. I lived in the LBC, Long Beach. I lived in Long Beach back when, if you ask anybody about the Pike, what used to be downtown, this is the new Pike. I lived in the old Pike. My Samoan brothers and sisters from Hawaii, Samoa, my Usos, they know it. They were down there in Harbor City too, Harbor City. And so what they did was in Long Beach, well, let's go to Compton and let's go to LA. Because LA was with my my homies, my essays. East Side or my East Side Spanish brothers. Oh no, you come romping around in their territory. When I was there, you better know whether you a blood, whether you're a Crip, or you with my essays. And if you weren't even rocking with one of them, you can find your ass tossed up in a body bag somewhere. And and the other gang who I forgot about was the LAPD. That gang, they would put you in a body bag, messing around. The LAPD, if they caught you as a blood or a Crip, whatever one you were, and they got pissed off with you, they would drop you off in the neighborhood. If you were a Crip, they would drop you off in the blood area. If you were a blood, they would drop you off in the Crip area. Your ass be lucky to make it home. My essays, my boys, drop off into the area tripping. You would get tossed up like a fucking salad. You would get tossed up like a luggage on a cheap airline. You would get your ass handed to you. Pardon my vernacular, but that's real talk. So if you were rocking back then, now, we know it's yes, sir. We learned gang life from the United States government. Exactly. Now, the biggest gang in the world. Exactly. Now, check this out. And Ghetto's 100% right. If you listen to a word from Public Enemy, he said, "The hater taught us to hate. That's why we're gang banging." Now, peek it, real talk. LA used to be all white. And I ain't mad at my Caucasian brothers and sisters. I know this because when I lived in San Bernardino, it was all white in the 70s. When the blacks got to moving in there, black people, Mexican people, you go and walk into another area, these white cats will gang up on you and talk about just like they do in the South. We will hang your ass. And that was the same mentality. So we do as Mexicans, blacks, Asians, we start developing our own gangs. The hater taught hate. That's why we're gang banging. We didn't just, they come in and go, well, the Crips and Bloods are the most notorious gang. No. The most notorious gang was the Caucasian brothers and sisters that was trying to get in our ass for being there. So now check it out. That was the 80s. Here we are in the 2000s. You know where they pushed them all? Pushed them out the Riverside, pushed them out the San Bernardino. I lived in San Bernardino when it was in the 70s. I was getting called all kind of N-words. I had white people who were talking class. My neighbors were talking this stuff. Go there now in San Bernardino and see what's going on. These essays and these brothers, they gang banging harder than shit because they brung it out there. And in the 82, they brung it from LA and brung it to San Bernardino, Riverside, Moreno Valley. They started calling Moreno Valley Murder Valley, right? Bloods and Crips were originally formed from the projects of their own people. Yep, Crips are anonymously for common revolution and progress. We had to learn to survive. Unfortunately, this is what happens. And so here we are in today, right now. And in today, right now, I say we have to understand how to take care of ourselves mentally, spiritually, and physically. Turn off the CNBC, CNN, Fox. Turn off all that stuff. Get your brain on point. This stuff is, I tell people this with the news. I watch the news, give me a half hour, I'm cool in the game. Unless there's emergency updates. But what they do is come on and go, we talked about this shit this hour. We're going to talk about it more next hour. But we're going to find some different people to give us a different perspective on the same shit that we've been talking about. So you would talk about the same shit all day long, but it's from different people. So if we can give a different perspective, oh man, I finally get this. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't get it. We need to let go, yeah. Turn off the black mirrors and certain amounts of the time of each day. It will help you. Yeah, turn it all off. Turn it all off. What we are talking about is being human beings. When I come at you as a Seattle Black veteran, I try to talk to you about maximizing your benefits so you can live a comfortable life. Um, when we're going to start talking about getting your brains motivated to loving you and not spend it degrading your brain by what we see on these TV or what we see on the YouTube. You know, they're gathering algorithms, and the person who gives the most algorithms is the person who's got most of the money. And so we have to watch out for that. Yeah, algorithm is the control of what we see at each point. Yep, exactly. So we're going to hear this, some of the same stuff, just different station. Exactly. Exactly. And you'll probably hear from the same station with other people's different points of views. And it's like, okay, all right, okay. Be the master of your mind. Be the master of your body. Be the master of how you move. Be the master that when all stuff starts hitting the fan, that you can calm your mind, calm your brain, and be in charge of how you move. Remember, think, then act. Don't just act and then think. Because when you do that, you can be someone like my brothers and sisters who are facing some serious jail time for the insurrection. They act and now they're thinking about their actions. It's always hard to be humble, but it's hard to get humble. When somebody tells you you fucked up and we're going to chastise you, 18 years in federal prison because we didn't think, we just act, and then we thought, okay, we're better than this. We're better than this. You're better than this. This is why I say, shut all this shit down. Pardon my vernacular. Shut it all down. Focus on who you are. Love who you are. That's why Ghetto is here with you. Now the rhythms don't send me. I made it a point to be here. Love you, brother. Fuck algorithms. And I have a thing to add to the cause. I got love for people like you and you too, brother. Just who you want. Who just wanna be. You right, brother. See, this is a good thing. I'm so happy, and that's why I say I'm blessed because this brother I met on African Dreaming's page, and Ghetto, do you have a page? If you do, kick it up. If you want to come up, let people know what your page is. I'm gonna get out of here and go cook this food. Pardon me. But if you have a page, my brother, man, please, and because I gotta subscribe to you, and keep you on point, keep myself on point with what you're talking about too, and hit me up. Oh, and hit me up anyway, Ghetto, so I can send you this camera. Just cause we wrapping, if you pay for shipping and handle, I'll just send it to you for free. All right, just to get it off of me. You heard me say that. Just for Ghetto. He got a PC. He hits me up. He pays shipping and handle, and I'm sending this camera for free to get it out of here because I'm not using it, and I'm not trying to hold it hostage for that or whatever. Oh, okay, right on. Everybody sees that. If you come up on my page, I know it's only me and probably a couple of people watching, but I'm not mad at all. I got some beautiful people with me. I'm happy about that. At Ghetto is what you can search. Okay, right on. I'm gonna see if I can make sure I get on that. Hit me, just drop that in my back private so I can get it, because right now I know I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna throw this pizza in the oven and try to enjoy this life. And I gotta call my mom. She's been very beautiful. It's 10 something. Okay, I'm calling everybody late. Ghetto, my brother, love you, man. Hey, always hit me up and just hit me up on my just hit me up on email. Hopefully I go to the private when I'm done here, because I know straight what I'm gonna do is get this computer off my lap, finish this beer, go put a pizza in the oven, and try to sit here and relax and get all these lights off of me, because this is crazy. But brother, I'm telling you, much love to you. And each and every one of you have shown up to my page, Miss Ghetto. Uh, I'm Brian Taylor, my man. Love you on Grand. I'm supposed to see if the Nuggets beat the Heat, man. I got to check that out. But we'll go on YouTube and see that. All right. Hey, Ghetto, nothing but love, brother, from the heart. Nothing but love. And appreciate you so much, man. And I'll be back on these YouTube streets probably early tomorrow morning and be trying to get a hold of you guys. And once just hit me on my email, Ghetto, so I can get this information to you. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this camera up in a box, and I'll tell you how much it's gonna cost. Or if I don't know if we can do it, pay on deliver, whatever you want to pay, however you want to do it. You just pay the shipping and handling. And this is my gift to you for being a good brother, and I appreciate you, man. And for making me laugh. You crazy. Okay, I'll see you in the private chat. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna click on this now. Okay, cool. All right, I got you, Ghetto. I'm subscribing to your page right now. And I'm gonna keep this page up. And let me go back over my StreamYard. I got you. Love your page, brother. This brother's doing well, good. Well, more subscribers than I have, and I'm proud of you. And we're gonna keep him going. And so, if anybody's in here listening to this, make sure you get a hold of Ghetto. Make sure you just stay in touch with us all. No, we're here for your love, and much love to you, homie. Appreciate you from shouting from Seattle to Portland, and any of you guys that showed up late. Honestly, I did this mostly just really because I haven't been in touch, and I want to get some things done. So I'm giving my brother Ghetto this camera, and you guys will rock with me because I got a lot of stuff here. Well, you're rocking and we talk, hang in there, and I got some stuff I'll give you for free as well. Ghetto, I'm gonna send him this what's $100 camera, whatever. And when we get it to you, get it up and working and tell me how it works for you, my brother. Okay. And I promise you there's nothing, I'm not out here clickbaiting or whatever. This camera, where is it? All right. And I like this because it's green. So I'm green, you my green screen because you can't see it because it's green on the side. But this camera here, let me see here. Let's go to the bottom here. Let's flip it around here. Good for Wi-Fi. That's the camera there. Spotlight ring camera. And I'm giving this to my brother Ghetto for free. I got your page. We're gonna chat on the come on email. And like I say, once you give me your number and everything, I think I'm gonna find another box and I'm gonna put it in. I can't show it sideways because it's green, and I tell you, if it wasn't on the green screen, so I'll show you guys once again because Kettle does it. So if I'm laying off the green screen here, let's go. All right, come on, we don't have a green screen. Let's take it out. So I say no green screen, and oh, good lord, let's go no green screen here. And so this is actually the box here. So it's Razer. Let's see here. There's a Razer camera. This is the box here. Like I said, it was about, I think, $100 on the military thing here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I can't zoom in on it because it's so much light. Okay, so but this is it. And this is going out to my brother Ghetto for free. He's going to just pay the shipping and handling, and we're squared away with that. Got some other stuff here. So like I said, we're on the green screen. So let's go back, not off the green screen. But yeah, this is how we rock. This is how we get down. And okay, I'll hit you with the email tonight. I appreciate it. Oh, no worries, my brother. Thank you so much. And we're going to get right on that. Like I say, and if you guys are using MacBook Air, this is a 2022. If you're using a MacBook Air Pro or a MacBook Pro, the MacBook Pro, hit me up. We'll tell you what the difference is. And but this is cheaper than the Pro, and it's not that durable because it doesn't have a fan with it. It's supposed to be cooled off by itself. But I can use it for editing music. So this is what I'm going to be doing with this one here. And I tell you, since I got this one here, I want you guys to know all these different stupid ass cables, adapters. And if you're going to be doing with a Thunderbolt, my suggestion is this. If you can get a Thunderbolt hub, most of the Thunderbolt hubs are going to come with USB, the old school. It's not going to come with those upper top two, the USB-C. All right. If you don't want to definitely do a PC, try to get a hub that's going to give you maximum use of USB. Now, USBs, let me show you this here. I have plenty of hubs for USB. And the ones you want, honestly, if you're going to get a USB, is you want to get the ones that plug in to the wall, because it's going to give you some really more power to it instead of just plugging in. I mean, this one here is cool. This is, like I say, it's a J5, but it fits for here. Now, if you see these here, you see those two guys on top there. That's going to fit into those two holes there. But now, if you notice this one here, on this side here, this is the power. So if you do use something like this here, it's going to cover up your power plug, but then you want a dock that's going to hold that power plug in there as well. So the dock is, you can still use one of these USB-C ports, and it's going to plug up to. The cool thing about these, and the thing is, I would say this too, honestly. Let me turn this around. HDMI. I've been looking at these. Come on, get over here. Everything's backwards. The HDMI is right here. Look at what your computer can support. My old computer is running two screens. It's running everything that we're talking to here now, except for the lighting. So if you're going to get a hub, look at how many USB ports you need versus USB-C ports. It's an Apple thing. And honestly, I got 5 or 6 different cables that are USB-C. But as I'm looking, just like with my Cal Digit hub, I've only been able to pull 3 USB-C, and the rest are USB. And I would say this, go with the USB as much as possible before you start trying to convert to this crap called USB-C. You see those 2 holes on the side there? USB-C. All right. Look at it. Green screen's playing. So, yeah, you know if anybody's there. Yeah, Apple's a piece of shit. Apple, I love him, but I hate him. Bittersweet. Go to have some pizza, man. All right. We're hanging with you, Apple salesman. I love you, brother. I love you so much. You crazy. All right. Ghetto, we're going to be rapping later on. Brother, you keep me real. This is the type of brother that you guys need hanging in your crew. Brother, keep you laughing, but keep it real. You dig? So, you guys, I love you much. And I am going to throw my pizza in the oven. And I'm going to have me, which I probably shouldn't be doing no more, have my Corona. And we're going to go and relax. I love you guys. Hey, I'm the Seattle Black Veteran. Understand this here. I'm not a doctor, neither do I play one on TV or a psychiatrist. I'm just a person with some mental issues. All right. So I love you guys. And you guys keep it rocking. Keep on top of being you. Stay the best that you can be, because you are unique. You are wonderful. And I'm blessed to have you with me. Ghetto, love you, brother. My big homie. Love you. You guys take care. I am the Seattle Black Veteran. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm out of here.